the Wanderers. I think both teams are looking shaky here. Mongols, for me, yeah, they've got the results and they've had some good ones towards the end of the group stages, but overall looking very shaky. And I think the same could be said for PVISION.
Yeah, that's probably true. So the game of who can make the least mistakes once again. It's my favorite game. I'm glad we don't have a quiz. I'm
seen it a lot this tournament.
Right? I'm still counting, you know. So
well, either way, I think we're going to have some fireworks on the server and hopefully a very good quarterfinal. Winner of this one goes on to play FUTS. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle in because this could be a bumpy ride and a long one at that. 54 rounds played on Mirage yesterday against Wildcard. PVISION always go the distance, and they will be starting on the T side here. Dust 2. It's an AWP's paradise, and just to note, we have got CobraZero, who's been fantastic on the secondary AWP.
I'm glad you bring that up. This is a map where that could be a really big factor. Cello's going to be walking into the smoke there. Old school Xbox smoke. No fancies on the door. And they're moving right into Amcinio. He's got the dualies at the corner, but Sway will open up and get the first kill of the quarterfinals here on the side of PVISION. And they slow it down. They're coming up long at the same time. Belchanok just wiggling that corner, trying to see if he can find a kill against somebody. Again, it's very disciplined right now. PVISION, they're setting up both arms of this attack, but it's also buying time. And 9-10 at least gets one. Smoke up towards CT spawn as they jump across. Everything has gone according to plan here for PVISION.
No mistakes this time. Looks to be a clean and concise pistol round. 3 players survive as CobraZero. Nothing he can do. You're thinking about the same of the dual elites already, I'm afraid. Hoping that a mistake is made, but yeah, that's going to be round. Nice ace split coming in from PVISION. Very clean opening kills towards short. The players remaining on the A-bomb side being pincered, and CobraZero will not be saving the dualies. He'll give this one a look in, and yeah, he's not long for this world, as it will be a PVISION. Very nice opening pistol there. Sway with 4 kills there.
Very good. Something to highlight.
Oh, go on. I like this.
So, well, this is a basic stat, but I think it's so impressive. So the Mongols, they've played this map 9 times last 3 months. For PVISION, they played us to 25 times.
They do love it out there.
That's an absurd amount playing.
A lot of experience, but it does mean a lot of tape available, Anders. And we do know that PVISION are polar opposites in terms of the way they prep. Mongols don't even go to boot camp. They don't even bring a coach to most tournaments. They just turn up and play.
They're apparently streaming Peak in their off time.
So, yeah, different ends of the spectrum here. But we do know the Mongols pack a punch, I would say, pound for pound in terms of mechanical skill. They've got PVISION beat, but we'll see if that's going to be replicated on the server today. We are going to see a force buy from the Mongols. Talk about double AWP setups. How about a double scout? It'll be 9-10 and blitz. Firing off shots and connecting. At least towards Zello, taking him down to 28 HP.
That's how it starts. You get those scout body shots in, it makes the Deagles much more powerful. There's a lot to work with. So right now it's just a Mach 10. Not the end of the world. Some utility towards the catwalk here. Blitz revealing the other scout. He does have some backup in CobraZero, who even has an HE. So if they're getting very close, I don't think he might have enough time to throw any grenades here. Okay, there we go. Around the corner, that's actually a really serviceable HE. It slowed them down, it's tagged them up a bit. They still have Amcinio on long, and he has been really cool. I love watching him play. If he could shut down the push from the Mach 10, it's all suddenly interesting. Belchanok's gone down. They'll find Blitz, though. And now some backups needed. You can see Amcinio trying to get there with a Deagle in time. He misses the first shot, but the second is a straight banger. Takes down Nota. 20 seconds now. And unfortunately, I think they're still going to get the bomb plant here. It's, oh, wait a minute. Techno's taking down James. The bomb is planted, yes. But PVISION reeling a bit from this one. They've taken way more damage than they wanted. And those earlier scout shots could now come into effect again. 9-10. He just wanted the top of his head. He can't land the shot, though. And Cello's low already. Oh, he still gets it. They get it across the line here. But that's a scary round.
Very scary indeed. Comes down to the 2-on-2. PVISION players tantalizingly low. Mongols knew it as well, but the round will not be converted. You're on the CT side. I think it'd be foolish to attempt another force buy here, even though you came so close to winning it. 2-0 PVISION should be the full eco, but time will tell. Techno 4K will bring out the Desert Eagle. They've actually got 3 of them. Make it 4, as Blitz will join them as well. So looking for those 1-deags. Body blocking the smoke towards middle. Does give them a bit of vision.
Yeah, not immediately getting anything. I like it was brought up on the desk, this idea that at any given moment they could lose a round like to anything on the ParaVision side. You can see how close it was in that last one. Obviously fine when you win it, but it speaks to the comfort on this team.
So, taking that vision away from middle, denying a push from short, it will be a 5-man assault in towards the A-bomb site from long. You have to commit to this. You've lost territory across the map now, so no turning back at this point. You will have to face off against the Desert Eagles. It should be absolutely fine, but let's find out.
Jump around, some good damage. Another Deagle, this time Blitz. He lands the headshot. Sway goes down. Did he get one more? They're close now. Didn't even need a headshot for that one, but he's gonna do it anyway. Belchinot goes down next. 3 versus 3 again. Nice nades landing. That could secure the bomb plant for them. Zero here. Molotov in front, and James actually going to get the kill for the smoke. That's pretty unusual. That was just, he was out on long getting that one. And I think might be the end of the ride here. Cobra gets one, but surely now with the bomb being planted in front of him, should have no business. He doesn't have a kit. As long as they wait, he can't easily get up here. Confirm that he's there. James will take him down. It's a pretty good triple. He got that kill for the smoke as well. It's another much more scary round than it should be. I mean, if you're the Mongols, you're thinking, well, we've done some damage. We've kept their economy a bit low.
Absolutely. You invested into a few Deagles. You managed to get 3 kills. You've kept ParaVision very humble, financially speaking. We talked about double orb setups on the CT side. That won't be available to them just yet, but 910 will bring his out. And looking pretty strong overall in terms of their setup. But first gun round coming in here now as we enter round number 4. Dust 2. Entering that B bomb site. James made a call out of spawn here, looking for a B execution, maybe a contact play. Zello to lead the charge here, and Techno 4K is playing for the information. He needs to be very careful in his next jump. James could take him.
They might be in trouble anyway, trying to rush it down. The flashbangs in the sky are just so good at Techno. He needs backup in the back of the bomb site. Oh, it's a dink as well, and now Blitz running in. A little bit one at a time here, and James jumps up on top of the box. They're going to have to save this.
I like that.
Oh, they actually go back for it. They were running away. Maybe they know that one of them is low. The grenade, not in the right corner there. No one's
There's
waiting.
Another smoke available for Dorzo, which just goes down, makes this one so much more difficult. You have no kits. You have an AWP on the retake. I think, yeah, you have to give this one up. Really nice call, though, from James. Textbook Dust 2, really. You know, it's the first gun round. They force in the second. They won't have that double AWP set up for sure.
Yeah.
Wait for your timing. Wait for your opportunity. There was no smoke down. They used the incendiary instead. They flash over, and it will be the Mongols caught juggling grenades at the back and unable to fend them off.
See if Messinio could get some exits. He's hearing the steps. Okay, they've set up
Should
on the right
take all 5 down here.
Yeah, maybe. Grenade in as well. Belchinot dies to the bomb, and that's actually not bad at all. So I have to say, both teams here, Henry, they love this heavy upper dark B splits. It's one of the things they love to do. Especially the Mongols when they're on the T side. They love doing the crisscross smokes, and then they do essentially what ParaVision just did.
Yeah, this was more of a all-out B assault with one player lurking towards middle. He got found out, but the damage is already done. 3-on-2 advantage. They considered going for it, and, well, 910 considering his options towards middle. He'll find in-game leader James here and give him the first advantage I think they've had so far here on Dust 2. 5 versus 4, and this is what it's all about. Falling back, retreating. Going back into a default setup now, you have the man advantage.
I mean, if 910 comes to play in this series, that will change things significantly for the Mongols. He's
a monster.
He really is.
One of my favorite AWPers to watch right now. So consistent.
Yeah.
And that's the really important part. He hits all the flashy shots, but he'll always get you 1 or 2 on the shots he has to land.
If he isn't, for you watching at home, one of your favorites, but you haven't been watching enough, you need to watch more 910. It's really cool. Nice. It's an HE on top. Bobasira at the back by Goose. It's a lot of bullets through here, and Cello just walking out in front. He could have caught one of them off guard. He jumps down in the CT spawn and is almost ready to take the fight there with the people in the B bomb site miles away. The bomb is back down in the middle here. So they're going to try and turn this into a B attack while he's holding CT spawn.
Yeah, locking off those rotations will be key. They seem to be very aware of this prospect. 910, there he is. It's going to be Zello trying to leap out of spawn, but has been found out. And now with 2 players remaining, you know the drill by now with ParaVision. It's going to be a lovely long save.
Yes. It makes sense under the circumstances, a 2 versus 5. But that will be
But bear in
Mongols on
mind,
board.
all 5 players went down before. We talked about against those Deagles losing 3 players.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the second round, Force Spy lost 3 again. So money's going to be pretty
Very
much
bad.
broken. They will get $1,400 into the next round. That's why they have to save, really. No criticism at all in that decision. But yeah, money will be very, very low. You're going to save the AWP and the AK, which will be enough. And you'll be joined by, I guess, Tech 9s and some basic Kevlar. Barely any utility. Bear in mind, no turns way. Sure, they save the weapons, but you get no further cash. They'll take a tactical timeout here and work out how they actually operate. Like, they might have to even sacrifice a player's Kevlar to actually have a few grenades to work with in this following round.
So not for this next round, Henry, but in general, that catwalk position or short position leading into the A-bomb site, why is it important for the CTs to hold that right now in the current meta? Like, do they need to hold it, I guess, is another question. Is it important? Do you want to see the Mongols fight for this, or can they relax in the A-bomb side a bit more?
I guess it depends. Like, I like the CT aggression on Dust 2 currently. I like players getting in towards lower B. I think there's really good viable options of incendiary towards top and middle, smoking it off, applying that pressure, and disrupting the T-side game. Not allowing them to not allowing them to run their default strategies is what it's all about for me. And especially a team like ParaVision, very regimented, very reactionary, not allowing them to have free reign at the map and just go through the motions of the default. I think that's going to be crucial here for the Mongols on the CT side.
Okay, well, somebody keep in mind then. We'll see if they follow that idea.
Missed incendiary, not a big deal. This is going to be that 4-man B tunnel setup again, but bear in mind the bomb's on the back of Nota, so I don't think they finish up here. This will likely be a volley up towards short through lower B. But let's have a look. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. James has got the AWP, and that's got me worried. We talked about 9-10 as an AWPer, and he's definitely one of my favorite AWPers to watch as well. But James has got to be one of the smartest players in the scene.
Oh, for sure.
And whenever you're in the server against him, like you can always tell by the people that play against him that they're always a bit nervous, especially when it gets down into the clutches. He's just got this aura around him. So far, hasn't managed to find anything flashed out into the middle. He's got the right read, but I think Blitz is smartly disengaging from this one.
Bomb will join them in towards upper B. James will be smoking off towards CT spawn.
Yeah.
Popping it open is Blitz. Should be able to get a bit of a freebie here. There it is. Takes down Nota, and it's James now isolated. Tough spot. His teammates don't take the opportunity to pounce in towards that B bomb site. Hoping James can find something. Gets the intel on one. He knows he's got a window of time now to get close towards the bomb site. There it is. Doesn't find the kill.
Missed opportunity. That could cost them everything. Yeah, they wanted to get through. They needed James to open it up, or they needed to be through when they were already fighting Blitz in the middle to begin with. Nice shot from James, but it doesn't matter. They are all coming for him down the middle here. And no further casualties. The Mongols, slow start, but I mean, now they're picking it up. They're stealing the AKs. They could even steal the other AWP, I think.
And
if they want it.
Just goes back to that point of every kill in Counter-Strike has a knock-on effect somewhere down the line. Those Deagle kills they found, those close rounds they managed to lose, sure, but they were close, means that there's absolutely no money left after that Force Spy. Zero impact really there from ParaVision. A chance now to really bolster the defenses. You've got AKs, you've got the AWP, and you're up against just Glocks here. So we'll go 4-3 for sure, as we are here on Dust 2, the pick of ParaVision. But the Mongols waking up at 9-10, feeling himself as he goes to that early information, knowing there'll be no utility, no Molotov down towards shore. He has free reign at the map. Doesn't want to overcook, and we have got an interesting boost here, hoping a CT will push those double doors, but why would you in this sort of round? You know there's nothing on the other side. You're the ones with rifles to lose here. Grenade. Significant damage towards Belchenok, but overall, I can't even imagine a world where a CT's considering that push right now.
Well, we've been talking about it, and the desk were talking about it, how both these teams have made mistakes so far in the tournament, and we want to see those mistakes minimized. And pushing into this definitely would be one of those on the list. Mcino still goes down. There's actually some pretty good Glock shots coming out, but...
Got to be careful at 9-10.
Yeah, I would say so. James, if he just stands up and gets a headshot there, the round is open again. Bomb being brought back. There's Sway in the B bomb site with just a Glock, and now he's flashed. Okay.
That's the headshot.
They wanted to bring the bomb back. It's not easy holding it, I suppose.
This all comes down to Blitz. They've got an incendiary to flush him out of the car position.
Oh, they stole that. No armor, though. The James dies quick. And Ota, he's picked up the AK, wants to carry on the fight here. See if he get the incendiary down in the corner. Might not be easy. Smoke goes up preemptively, so now you're not going to be doing much. Blitz back here. Oh, he goes down as well.
This is getting weird now. They had 5 Glocks.
There's no way you should be losing the 5 Glocks. Okay, Cobra, he gets that one on Cello, and now it's Nota with 10 seconds left. They're both on the catwalk. There's one looking for the headshot. 5 seconds on the clock. Makes the jump up. Incendiary out. You're not going to burn him in time. Oh! He peeks into it. If he would have stood in the corner, he would have been fine, Henry.
What on earth is that? I assumed he thought he was going to be hunted down. Knife out.
Or what? He thought he was going to burn alive in 1 second?
I have no idea why he peeks that angle. That is an absolute horror show of a round from the Mongols there. Does the incendiary even land? No, it doesn't even connect. If he had just AFK'd in the corner, he wins the round. There was no time to plant. I guess he thought he was going to be pushed, hunted down, and wallbanged potentially. That's all I can really imagine was going through his head. But yeah, that's a massive fumble. You've lost to Glocks there, boys.
5 Glocks and a stolen AK in the pit. Calamity.
Wheels falling off now.
Yeah.
That's crazy work. They give that round over. Techno, as we always say on Dust 2, you lose a frag, you lose some control, you need to react, you can't stay static, and 9-10 bringing the fight to them ashore. Great shots on these rifles, recovering nicely. They got the man advantage here. 9-10 though in a difficult position. James should find him no problem as they go into a 2 versus 2. Long plants here, a couple of flashes. Are they going to try and flash over and get to Wulong? Yes, exactly what he's going for. Belchenok knows they won't have much in terms of diffuse kit standards. So if you can get a nice long position here, you got the perfect plan to defend from the pit.
But Techno's coming in. He's made the long wrap around. I still love the move. And I think they're hearing it. Belchenok out there. He's had a bit of a rough tournament. The last game from against Wildcard wasn't quite good enough. Cobra Zero making the jump up here. They are a bit low, but the problem is no kit, no smoke, no nothing to get this done with. And all they have to do is wait it out. And he knows it as well. He's hunting for the kill still. I mean, maybe he could find James and at least get the AWP away, but ultimately it will be another round here for PVISION.
Down he goes.
What a comeback for them. 5 Glocks then into this one. I guess for the Mongols, the rounds that they won, the 2 rounds, they had so many people alive. Well, let's hear what they have to say, Henry.
Хорош, охуеть. Ебать они конченые, долбоёбы.
Okay.
Well, I kind of agree. You lose to Glocks
That could
in that sort of fashion, and the fact that you literally had to be AFK in the corner to win the round, that's going to hurt. Nice opening kill there from Zello, but yeah, that's a huge round to win. There was still money available for the Mongols going into this one, but they lose everyone going forward. James, just to know, he went down with the blast, but the C4 blew the AWP all the way back into the pit where it could be recovered.
That's a good detail.
Yeah.
And I mean, you brought up another good detail, the idea of flashing your way into that long position so that they could get out. I like that. I think Belchenok's a promising player. Every once in a while he disappears. But like you said, against Wildcard, he was, I mean, the star was not happy.
It was a rough game to watch. The fact that Mirage was 54 rounds, and no disrespect to Wildcard, they're doing what they can. Weren't supposed to be at the tournament, but the fact you had them on the ropes was very impressive. We talked about that double AWP setup.
Yes.
And it's Cobra Zera sinking his fangs into James. 5-on-4, opening advantage. Mongols now need to convert this one.
The fact that they can buy the double up after 2 round wins says something about how much they won those 2 rounds. Then they give it back to Glocks. Yeah, are we going to revisit that same heavy upper dark push? This is the 3rd time, and again, statistically, both teams love doing this. You might see Mongols do the same thing. They're really big fans of it as well. There's the smoke for the middle. Flash going over, deep Molotovs towards the back of that plateau in the B bomb site.
There's the Cobra.
Nobody is there. Yeah, he's ready. He's got the USP out, Techno. It's actually going to be Cobra Zero lands the kill against Belchenok. They're back to winning again.
Okay. Well, those couple of picks there from Cobra Zera, the fact you have a nice clean round there, I think no one went down. Yeah, all 5 players surviving. Now you're kind of recovering. Like, sure, you lost to Glocks. Nightmare scenario. About as bad as it possibly gets. But having those clean double AWP rounds. This is their best and final form here on Dust 2. cobrazera just seems to be an absolute beast on that secondary AWP. He always goes with the mid pick, and more often than not, we'll find that kill. There it is.
Well, I'm glad you brought it up right at the start of the game, Henry, because it's one of those things that is worth watching for. Makes this team a little bit more interesting when you got that potential. Here we go.
We go again.
Gonna be very fast. Techno in the corner. He's got the AK, and they're coming through on the other side. First kill is brilliant. The next one is taking all the bullets. But yeah, he did his job. Tries to put down the smoke. He's actually still alive somehow. How did he not die?
Jumping around the flames, 10 HP. Another clean sweep there from the Mongols, recovering from their previous blunder.
Well then,
and that's going to be the money busted now for PVISION. They have to take the eco for the final round here. Felt like they were done. James said it was over.
Yeah, they're finished.
Yeah.
That's it.
But since cobrazera brought out the secondary AWPs up to 11 and 6, a solid B hold. Not a great spray from Techno. A lot of chaos there. A lot of flashes going on, to be fair. But he survives, gets himself a double.
Yeah.
Can't really criticize that at all. Double smoke, very meta right now to disallow the CTs popping it open. You'll see he'll pop it open, see top and middle, but he can't see towards short.
Yes. One of those pieces of technology that had to be invented once we got the volumetric smokes out.
Mm-hmm.
So catwalk, no one's fighting for it. I asked you the question earlier.
It is Glocks again.
It is Glocks again. But just to say, the Mongols aren't controlling this part of the map. Maybe it's a good idea this time, because you don't want to be too close maybe to the pistols. Okay. Molotov. Nice shot from 9-10. That's the beginning. Jump down, steal a rifle there if he can. James gets a shot. No, please. It can't happen again, surely. Mcinio, he wants to hunt it down, and James knew that. Bomb being planted on the other side. Shui is in CT spawn with an AK. If the Mongols lose another round just to pistols, that is going to be unacceptable.
He's low. James got you.
He's so smart, and Shui gets a headshot. Henry, how can they keep doing this? He hunts one more down, and Mcinio, he's low on health.
Just unacceptable.
Trying to get here.
You got the opening kill against 4 Glocks and a P250, and you just lost the round.
Shui with 4 kills in this one. It's about time we send Dastan to talk to the Mongols on that, like they need to borrow him. And this ties into the question of earlier.
Sorry for the snort, but my God. You've lost to Glocks and a P250 twice in one half. You get the opening pick.
Yeah. No.
Where are you looking, Blitz?
No.
What are you up to?
That is just...
It's really nice his way. Don't get me wrong. Like, he really has come into his own since he joined this squad, but just an absolute disaster. 2 rounds in this half. You've lost to Glocks and a P250.
Well, to bring it back to
and a 5-on-4 advantage. just to reiterate that.
It's so crazy that they could do it twice in one half. But
what is happening today?
But again, it goes back to the conversation about controlling catwalk.
Yes, true.
They let them have it.
I mean,
follows.
It shouldn't be a problem still. They have nothing to work with.
Yeah.
Blitz was caught napping down in CT spawn, looking at the ground. I guess he was trying to dodge flashbangs. I have no idea, but should be protocols in place to disallow that. A 5-on-4 advantage, and that's how you lose it. Final round of this first half. What a half it's been.
I was curious if Mongols were going to overcommit to defending B, because that mid to B split.
Speaking of which, PVISION, you're going to see them stack the B bomb side so much on the CT side. Jane will call for it almost every gun round that have 3 players tucked inside the B bomb site. It's one of their calling cards.
Well, I look forward to it, but here we have again the Mongols not controlling catwalk, not knowing what's happening, and PVISION are big fans of executing from this position. They're going to throw the smoke into CT spawn, and there's been so many B pushes in this one that they might have to keep 2 people over on that side. Still 3 on the A side of it. Very quick with the setup here. Mcinio's calling it out now. 9-10, trying to get back in position. It's an easy kill on the first one, but James and Nota, they're very fast on the return. And now 9-10 out on long. No one's flanking yet. Shui's just holding the position. He knows no one's coming catwalk as they're crouching past 12 seconds on the clock. And the bomb's going to be planted. I can't believe he got there by ducking his head down low.
Double up on the retake, really not what you're looking for here. A backstab coming in eventually as well from Zwei towards those long double doors. MongolZ to make things even more uncomfortable.
Yeah. Techno will be forced to jump up, but Nota's holding it. He's waiting. He wants somebody to show the top of the helmet here. Out long. Ooh, missed spray on the first one, but the flank from long. Shui comes in. One more double for him. Nota takes the last. And that is going to be a very, very strong start here. PVISION just looking good.
I mean, sure, that's accurate. That statement is correct.
You're saying there's another side of this coin?
There is another side of this coin, quite an ugly one.
You've done some analysis. Tell me about it.
I just feel like it writes itself. The fact that you've lost twice, like you've had all the gun rounds, you've had the double AWP set up where CobraZero has like been able to find your opening picks. They've gone towards B. You're shutting that down. That's no problem.
That's great.
When the Glocks come out, you've lost to them twice. Like once and a half, sure, it happens. Like occasionally, rounds can slip by, things can escalate. But the fact it happens twice, and you're not playing a great tournament, you're not known for your preparation, and you're up against one of the most well-prepped teams in CS2, you will be punished for those mistakes. And those are crucial mistakes. Opening kills against Glocks, and you can't handle it. It's too much for you. A P250 and 4 Glocks shuts down one of the world's best teams here. This is not a good look, but the game is not over. You're going to have to mentally reset here. 4 will have to do for the Mongols.
I'm curious if they're going to be allowed to play enough rounds here in the second half. But if they do, watch how much Mongols do enjoy the crisscross smoke in the middle.
Let's see whether PVISION wants to get a little bit wacky with it. Aggressive towards middle, but looks at things looking to body block the Xbox smoke.
Okay.
Not going to happen, but still. Here comes the Molotov towards short, pushing back, and maybe he did body block it enough. I'm not sure.
Could it have been? Yeah, maybe. Either way, the Molotov doesn't work.
Doesn't make a massive difference, but still. Here we go. Very important pistol here for the Mongols. Need at least a bomb plan out of this.
They're on the catwalk right now. They have one more smoke, which is on Blitz. He's in the middle, so that could be the beta, the split coming out. It's only Nota that's on this side of the map. He's alone. Oh, sorry, not Nota. Belchinok. Nota just showing up now. Flashes through. He's got the dualies, but the entire team is coming for him. 9-10 gets the first one, but falling back off the box. He's only good for the one. Techno, he was coming in from the upper dark position.
Are they really saving on the pistol? Okay, yeah. Respect.
They really are.
You don't see it too often, but the round is done. To be fair, you're not going to win it. Might as well save the Kevlar and force in the second. 9-10, aware of these antics. Will be on the prowl, on the hunt here. Known for his precision.
An interesting round from PVISION, having 4 people at the A-bomb site, but having absolutely no map awareness at all. Like, they had no idea what's happening anywhere on the map. So
they do have quite a unique approach to Dust 2 CT side. As I mentioned, they like to stack bomb sites, they like to take gambles, and they're more than happy to save on rounds, even pistol rounds, Anders, they'll be saving.
Oh, he's not saving. That was one of the Kevlars gone. The rest are going to be fine. But you said the Mongols had to win the pistol round. And
they did so convincingly.
Very convincing. It was good, good work.
But saving... To be fair, they saved 2 players, but only one had Kevlar, so it's not like a huge deal. Zwei did just save USB, no Kevlar. So they don't have to force buy here, but I imagine they will with scouts and MP9s. But an opportunity now to recover, to wake up, perhaps, on the Mongol side. Some unacceptable rounds presented in that first half, a couple of them.
Yeah, we hope that's the last time that we have to see Mongols do something like that. But we're just at the start of the series. There's still space to make more mistakes.
It's been the theme of the tournament, to be honest with you.
I think that's true. Just try and make as few as possible. Easier said than done. Catwalk here. Belchinok, he's thinking about it. He's got Jame behind him. So, see if the scout could do anything. There's no flash to set it up either. So the best case would have been for a bit of a swing there with Jane getting the body shot and then the SMG following it up. But it's been nullified for the moment. Flashes around. They actually recommit to this fight here. Still plenty of time. And they've got MCNeo holding long. They could do whatever they want. Stack at the B-bomb site this time. 3 people on over there. with this force buy. What are the Mongols going to be doing right now?
Who knows, Anders? Ooh, Belgian's got an idea, though.
It's not bad.
This is the second round force buy, bear in mind. Pick a ParaVision first map. 8-5 up, but losing the pistol has put them in a compromised position here. They've got the opening kill.
They faked, they ride right into the stack though.
They love a B stack, I told you.
You did tell us, you did warn us, Henry, at the start. Belchinok and then Shui to follow it up. The bomb is down in the middle, 9-10. You've got 18 seconds on the clock. If you want to do something, it's going to have to be very fast at this point. Still 3 people inside of the B bomb site, just relaxing.
The bomb's down. So yeah, it's round over. Save your AKs. And there it is. You're going to see a lot of that, Anders. Mark my words. You're going to see plenty of 3-man B holds.
I don't know if they even realize how many people are on the B bomb side of the Mongols. But when they go back and check the demo, it's not gonna feel great. Like I
don't think they go back and watch demos though. I don't think they do that.
You're right.
I think they just turn up and play it. That's kind of their whole MO.
Kind of genius in a way. They dodge the heartache.
Yeah.
Of, you know, the lights out, which so you know.
I'm joking, of course. I'm sure they watch demos.
Well, the force buy from ParaVision working very well for them. They're going to steal a Galil and a Mac-10. They got all the weapons now on the CT side.
Oh, well, we said there's a must-win pistol. The follow-up conversion, though, left a lot to be desired. Round number 15 here. Saving 2 AKs, though, very important for the Mongols. We know they're a hard-hitting team. 9-10 and Techno 4K to operate with the heavy artillery here. See whether they can make this one work. You're going to have to keep it simple. Scouts in the hands of Cobra Zero. We know he's a capable sniper. Big shoes to fill after Senzu departed for reasons unknown, still to this day.
That's true. That's a history.
We have no idea why.
Yeah, that caught everybody off guard.
But Cobra Zero has been very good, especially in the secondary sniper role. Like, very impressive. Seems like a nice kid too.
Yeah, many people have said impossible shoes to fill with Senzu, but I agree. I think he's done a remarkable job so far. And it's still early on. Techno walking up on the catwalk. Oh, they really didn't know. Nota, he could have gone down right then and there. Now they realize, what is the plan for the Mongols here?
It's going to have to be some sort of a finish. That's not bad. We talked about the prowess on the sniper from young Cobra stepping up. He will find Jame. He had the M4 as well, so whether they want to change it to a B split here, try and recover that rifle, I think that's going to be the approach.
It's the repeat from the last round. They throw the waterfall smokes on catwalk. Last time they went out middle, but now they've been slowed down with the smoke going up. They're shuffling around back and forth so much. I don't love it. There's still an incendiary here on Cello, and there's one on Belchinok. In theory, they could hold this off for a very long time. Shui is pushing through middle. There's the one incendiary into upper dark, but there's another one behind it. The Mongols, they're waiting it out, thinking that must have been the last grenade. Now, Mcinio is going to be called. I think they could lose this round to that one last incendiary. We'll see. It's just gone up again, I think.
They're going to have to fall back to lower.
Yeah, they have to run away.
So much noise.
This is disastrous. Nota goes down. They're running in, not even revving with weapons out. Shui has taken the round away, surely. 2 versus 2. The bomb is in lower dark. There's 15 seconds on the clock here.
Even if you get this kill, doesn't think it matters. You've got no time to plan. Zwei can just run away at this point. Perfect.
Wow.
Get the Molotov, survive. They can't win, even if it's 2-on-1. Get out of there. Run. Run for the hills.
Yeah. Just don't pull a Mongols and die when you've already won the round.
Good point.
Don't do that. Shui has got 17 and 7. He just won this round to time. And he's doing everything.
It just seems like utter calamity for the Mongols. It seems like they're so disjointed right now, like with the time, the positioning. Like, Zwei's already got a kill on lower B, and you're running knife out into the same position, making all that noise, assuming he's just vacated the premises.
Even before that, right? They get the kill on Jame in the middle. Then, like you said, they wanted to turn it into a B split, but then a smoke goes up in the middle. So then they say, okay, well, let's turn it into an upper dark push. Then the incendiaries keep landing. Then they say, well, we'll go back. Like, they're just getting pulled around the map due to the utility of ParaVision. That's not how you want to play. Like, where's the commanding presence here for the Mongols?
Now, to be seen right now. They know Zelo's towards those mid doors, going to try and punish him. He's going to drop the incendiary and tuck tail in towards CT spawn. They're taking a lot of damage en route. Should be able to trade him out there, but Nota arrives in the nick of time to find the second kill of the round. 5 versus 3. Grenades being exchanged, pushing them back. That confirms that no one else is home. They'll reclaim territory towards middle as the Mongols desperately scramble in towards the A site here. Hasn't been a great showing from the Mongols so far. I don't think the scoreline tells the whole story. 11-5. That was their eco, bear in mind, but no success found whatsoever. They get a couple of kills, sure, but headline will read 11-5 ParaVision, touching distance of picking up their map pick of Dust 2.
It's convincing at the moment. It is 11-5. They got some AKs as well, and they got, more importantly, Shui with 19-7. He's so far ahead of everybody else.
And this is a player that looked like he couldn't keep up with Tier 1 in Team Spirit, right?
That is true.
James has done absolute wonderful work bringing him online, activating his ability that we knew he had.
Yeah, he was... I think there was some piece of content at some point with pro players saying who's the next up and coming, and a bunch of people had Shui, like Stonk or anybody else, like people were saying, you know, obviously Kisuke was the other one that people were bringing up, but many pros thought Shui's got something there.
We were super disappointed with his run in Spirits, and
yep,
they felt like they were right to remove him, but James saw that opportunity, saw the potential in this young man, and he stepped up time and time again for them. That round was no different. He's won them a few here.
Okay,
Notes up against it now and towards middle, but it's Zello mowing them down. He's got back up in the corner as well, but the pre-fire through the smoke, I think they might actually win this round for the Mongols.
Looking very good. If he get one more kill, maybe not, but yeah, through the smoke in the CT spawn as well. Nota to go down. That was nicely played. And for once, the Mongols, they disrespect the CT utility. They just decide to enact their will in the round. I think that's one of the things that's really been missing. It's always weird, but I feel like they've been playing this very polite kind of Counter-Strike, where it's like every time somebody throws down an incendiary or a smoke, they say, oh, okay, well, then we'll go somewhere else. And then they show up again, and there's more utility. Like, at some point, you have to make a choice. James will find a kill. Mongols going to be up to 6 here. And James just wants to save the AWP, obviously. Money not incredible on the ParaVision side here. Round loss bonus not really there kicking in. They've got 2 players that could maybe put something together, I guess. With the AWP of James, you can try and play around that in the next round, see if you can find something.
Plenty of runway to close this one out. A lot of work to be done on the Mongol side, but that was a decent play in towards that B-bomb site. Round 18. Money's okay on the ParaVision side. ParaVision will have the AWP to work with. Of course, safe in the previous round, they will be fully investing. As you can see, the rifles appear on the right-hand side of your screen. 11-6 in his first map. Our final quarterfinal of the day. Bear in mind, we had MIBR versus 3D Max earlier. 3D Max surprisingly coming out on top in the semi-finals, considering their run this year. I think they've surprised a lot of pundits out there.
And MIBR looked better than I thought, a lot better.
True, very good point as well. We had Astralis take on Eyeballers, much closer than you might imagine. Like, Astralis arguably should have lost that second map.
That is probably true.
That was Ancient. They managed to win out, though. So we've got 3D Max and Astralis waiting in the upper side of the bracket in the semis, and we've got Foots waiting for the winner of the Mongols and ParaVision.
Which could be a rematch. ParaVision probably want some revenge.
Yes.
Playing up against Foot, that could be very fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
That grenade goes very deep on long. Shui there just wanted to check if anyone had made his way out. Probably doesn't know 100%, but other than that, it's a bit of a default start here for the Mongols. So business as usual. Nothing out of the ordinary. Early stack towards the B-bomb site again. Set up on the scaffolding for Nota. Hard position to clear out sometimes if they go for those B splits. Which again, just something both teams have been drawn towards. I felt like that's the way to do it at the moment. Ticking past the minute mark. It is looking like another B split. See if they do the crisscross this time or if they just settle for the CT spawn one. There we go.
Crisscross. Yep, you called it. They enjoy this. The smoke will be deployed early. There's another 3-man stack from ParaVision. We all know it. We all love it.
Oh my god, that's chaotic. He ran through shooting inside of the smoke. That doesn't work. Sway with a headshot. No,
damn.
Keeps it going. This bomb site is on lockdown.
Again, ParaVision will stack 3 players of the piece of the map every single round, and you keep trying to test them. I don't know why teams always do it. They insist on trying to do these mid-to-B splits against them, but that will happen most of the time.
Yeah. They haven't learned yet, and they're not going to have a lot of time to learn now because it's 12 for ParaVision, or it's about to be.
He might die after time here.
That's a real he will. They're everywhere.
Yep. So no money for 910. He'll enter potentially the last round of the game with $700. His teammates are averaging 2.5K. He can't even buy Kevlar. He's opted for smoke and 2 flashes. He'll have to be dropped like a P250 or something. Should be GG here. If you're going to keep running into the 3-man stack, I think you deserve this outcome. Dying after time really is the icing on the cake. So you've got pistols pretty much across the board. 910 with no Kevlar. Well, good luck.
ParaVision have shown us, though, that you can win these rounds with pistols.
Good point. I suppose I forgot that was a thing. I'm trying to forget that in general.
Trying to forget.
A little bit traumatized after those rounds. Miss Smoke, we'll see if it still does the job. Maybe it does. I don't think so, though.
No.
Yeah. So not only do you have nothing to work with, you've missed a key piece of utility and it's cost you the first frag. And he's legged you as well. So one Miss Smoke has called the GG moment. What is going on this tournament? Like, why can't we throw basic util right now?
Oh, I love it, Henry. They are trying to take the joy of Counter-Strike away from you.
This is like one of the world's best teams, and like that's the way you lose it.
I love it because you show up every day and you've got the great energy. You're ready to watch good Counter-Strike. Like you've got the energy for it, and then they start making these mistakes. And it's not wrong. You're right to criticize them. These mistakes really cost them. Like right here, like you said. Get shot down on the Xbox. Nice shot from Jame. They just need 3 more, and they walk away the winner the first one here. Nota, he had the rifle out. He was going to be ready for it. 910 Amicinio. No way they could do anything at this point. Just a formality as they look for the final one. 13-6 ParaVision with a very strong performance, and the Mongols with just a litany of mistakes on this opening map.
Okay. That was a different ParaVision to yesterday. Looked a little bit more cohesive as a team. Also, Dastan didn't shout at Noda at the end there, so obviously he must be happy as well.
I saw
it took, I don't know how many overtimes. I stopped counting at one point.
54 rounds.
54 rounds. I can always count on you to actually count, Henry. I like that.
I've always got the numbers in my back pocket somewhere. We'll see what the Mongols have got in terms of utility. 2 smokes, 2 HEs. You'd imagine those were CT spawn-anders.
Okay.
And a couple of flashes. So it's going to be an A execution here.
There's only one defender. They're stacking on the B bomb site and middle a little bit. Nota looking for it. All right, the smokes are up.
Oh, massive gap in that smoke.
There is a bit of a gap. You could definitely say that. Double HE on the T side. That's very interesting for a pistol round. I don't think I've seen that. Amcinio goes down. Where is the bomb plant? They've got those 2 HEs for a reason. What's the play at the end of it here? The bomb is finally planted. There is a kit as well on the CT side. So everything is in play at the moment. Let's see what they could do with it. Maybe they try and stop the bomb. Okay, there goes one.
No damage.
Does nothing at all. Second one comes in.
There is
no
kit.
Connection. Oh, and they're coming around the corner. You've right. They got the confused kit. Headshots are good though. Techno with 2. Cobra gets 1 more. Takes down Belchanok. It wasn't a good start to the round for the Mongols. They lost the player, and they failed all of their grenades, including the smokes, but they still land their headshots, and that's enough as it turns out.
Oh, it's more than enough. Looked like they had no chance there. They were isolated into that CT spawn area. You thought the trades were coming, but they never arrived there, and it will be the Mongols picking up a very important pistol here on Mirage. ParaVision now begs the question if they want to force buy it in the second. Nothing too flashy from that pistol on the Mongols. As we said, A execution, but it's a massive gap. Did allow No to get the opening frag, but this tandem play in towards CT spawn, nothing but headshots, mowing them down. Cobra and Techno, fantastic work from them. And indeed, we do see the force buy here from ParaVision. Mongols have not looked themselves this tournament, especially on the previous map, and they're going for the Palace pop. As you see, 3 players make their way towards that position. In terms of defenders, it's going to be poor old Belchanok alone once again. The baby squirrel will have to deliver.
Just way too much. I think he's already realized, yeah, they're coming everywhere.
Oh, not ideal.
Oh, he's taken down. I hate to say it, but you almost want to save this if you're PariVision.
Yes, you will be calling that save call right now.
Not the most exciting finish to the round from a viewership point of view, but it makes sense. You're probably not going to get 5 kills and a 10-second defuse. So there we go. I don't know if... I mean, yeah, Belchenok could have thrown a bit of smoke, but ultimately...
It wouldn't have made a difference.
Probably would have made a difference, no. Okay. Better start for the Mongols. This is their map pick, and, you know, they're pretty good. PariVision played plenty as well, but they were having a hard time against Wildcard. I think they lost it right at the start of the tournament to FUT, and it was like a 13-6 type victory for FUT. They blew them up on this one.
FUT are Mirage specialists,
That's
to
fair.
be fair. They took down Mouse Sports famously on EPL.
Yeah, good point.
But, yeah, the point still stands. It's maybe a bit of a weakness for PariVision, generally speaking. But they do save multiple guns here. In terms of players surviving, I think it was 4, right? Yeah, 4 players. So still some bites here available in round number 3.
Well, I like the FUT perspective on it, because they're waiting in the semi-final right now for one of these two teams.
Yeah.
No doubt PariVision would love to get back, and like they lost that match 2-0 at the 0-2 at the start of it. So they'll be looking for some revenge. They have someone to prep for. I love the idea of that matchup in a semi-final. Carpini's very exciting IGL at the moment. Jame, obviously, one of the smartest that we have. Again, Belchenok in the same position. Just as tough on him this time. He does get back from the HE. I think that would have killed him. The bomb is in T-spawn, though. So right now, it's all for show.
The bomb is indeed right back there. Parking up Techno at the top of the air ramp. Realizing they might have made a bit of a mistake here getting the bomb over, but it's absolutely fine. They recover it. A is technically wide open. We've got 3 players in towards the connector. Make it 4 now. Dropping a defensive smoke to allow some funky plays. Use it as an extra angle. Smoke's going down from the T side here. See if these ones land correctly. They look absolutely fine to me.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Cobra is going to be in the middle watching for reinforcements. Boost on 2 different positions here. Are they going to get anything for it is the big question. Techno getting very close. Oh, they're so flashed, but Shui still takes him down. So first casualty of the round is Techno going down. The bomb is planted, and here comes Cobra.
Ooh.
Big opening.
Nice shot.
Knocks out a couple of people towards the connector. Grenade around the corner to soften up one of them. He's flashed. He's still looking for the kill. He gets it. A triple, and that will be the round. So the Mongols, they start this map with 3 in a row. Things are looking a little bit better.
Very clean in the end. Got a bit scary for one moment there. Felt like the CT pounds through the smoke was coming any moment, but Cobra Zero at the backstab managed to find 3 impressive frags. Third one a little bit labored, but he was completely blind. You can see the first kill did go in favor of PariVision, but ultimately this is the moment here. Nice shot at the second. Quick whip around. Finds that third. MZ need to close things out. Things going much better here. No massive fumbles. Bit of rage from PariVision as well. As we get into the first gun round here, Jame, of course, has his trusty AWP, but it's a bit of a bonus round here. You've got Mac 10s and Galils, and there are 2 players without helmets, notably Belchenok and Jame. See whether that's going to have any knock-on effect. That kill certainly will. Nota goes down with nothing. It's 9-10. Up to his usual antics. Goes for a quick pick towards the Palace. Finds that opening like a king.
Yeah, we highlighted him. Didn't get to see quite as many op shots from his as I would have wanted on Dust 2. But they kind of collapsed, so maybe that's the reason why. Cello here. Not a bad conversion. Takes down Cobra Zero. Bomb is on the A ramp, however. So this is where they're going to be coming. It'll be Belchenok close to the ramp to look for the fight. He's 0-3 right now and already looking a bit frustrated.
Flashbang going in towards the A ramp momentarily. Got to go for a swing off this. See what's available. Belchenok, doesn't quite commit to the angle. Could cost him. Needs some backup here.
Could
They're going to be pouncing into all day.
Yeah, James up at the ticket booth as well. He goes down. The flash is amazing. Belchinot gets taken down. One more bullet would have had it against Sway, I think, but he takes two. Once again, Sway, the only one here on the ParaVision side that seems to be able to do any kind of damage. And now, can they make this happen? The boost on over. Smoke fades, and they want to reposition. Not quite planting the bomb yet, just testing it out. We're down to 13 seconds, and James is alone.
Giving him nothing. 9-10.
Really, yeah, not showing. You have to appreciate that. You know, James could be dangerous in these clutches. I don't know if there's a kid anywhere on the site, but he certainly doesn't have one at the moment. Trying to get up on the ticket booth, trying to elevate this position, or see if he could look around the box. He does get the first one. Oh, he actually hits him with that one as well, but there's no reason to peek here. Wait for the bomb to tick away. James now trying to see if he can do it. He could have landed that flick. This is dangerous, 9-10, but the clock will deliver. My God, that's a close round. But now the Mongols are off to a very good start here. Yes, they lose a lot of rifles, but it's 4 in a row for them.
Tactical timeout called by Dastan. Not happy with what he's seeing so far. That's 4-0. Close around this time, but it all starts with that 9-10 pick, finding Nota towards the connector. Zeno pulled one back, though, 4-on-4. But it's all about that flash picking towards the ramp. And if he goes just an inch deeper, just to see whether he could find out if there's a player tucked away, it could have been a very different round. He goes down with nothing, and James left in a very difficult clutch there. 9-10 displaying fantastic discipline. Didn't give him anything to work with. Made sure he lands that leg shot in the Glock to finish things off. And now maximum loss bonus for ParaVision. 4-0 here in the second map. The pick of the Mongols. And this is looking much better than Dust 2, where, quite frankly, it was quite ugly from them.
Yeah, more mistakes than they could even cover on the desk. They didn't have time to go through everything that went wrong. Would have needed a whole podcast just to do that.
Well, let's see whether this partial buy will yield any sort of success for ParaVision. At the top end, they have a Zwei M4, pistols and MP9s. Otherwise, some basic util, mainly smokes, trying to rot that clock. Still got a chance of winning this one. It's going to have to be down to Zwei, though. Interested to see where he's positioned. Right now, he's in the connector. 3-man stacking towards B. It's the calling card of ParaVision. Going to be Molotoving off towards our ladder room.
Yeah, a bit of a classic. Nobody home. Shui gets one. Top of the smoke on Cobra Zero. Puts down another smoke as well. This M4 is really what they have to fight back with. That and the stack. And the fact that he gets this kill, they could try to push them, or they could be pushed in towards the site here. But the Mongols losing to this kind of a buy here.
Could happen. They're coming in towards B.
It could happen. They're walking into the stack, although that's very nice. 9-10.
Surely you
pick that up. 40 seconds. Yeah. There's nobody on the B bomb or in the A bomb side at all right now. If you run, you're going to be fine. Techno, though, he's low on health. Just back on slowly out of there. Blitz, he's nearly at the site, but he decides to wait. He's hearing them running over. Do you want to change your mind right now? I understand that he's hearing the footsteps. That's fine. But now you're running back into this B-bomb site with 19 seconds on the clock, maybe less than that. I feel like this is a very dangerous call for the Mongols. Nota in the back. He's seeing them already. 10 seconds on the clock. They're trying to get closer. The time is running out. That bomb plant has to be right now. If they get interrupted, the round is over, and that's exactly what's going to happen. James, that's all he had to do. He'll get the spray down on the third. 4 kills for him. But that 1 kill on the bomb planter, that was it.
Absolutely true. They saved their weapons. They gave themselves another chance in this partial buy, and, well, it works out very nicely indeed. It was Zwei. He had the M4. Yeah. Opens things up. It's going to be a good recovery, though, but just again, the mid-round calling, very chaotic, in and out of both bomb sites. Couldn't decide where they were finishing up. And just with 15 seconds, you have to scramble, get that bomb planted. Nota did very well just to survive. He gets the opening information that they're coming in towards B, doesn't challenge any further, calls for the backup. They deny the plant, and ParaVision are indeed on the board now, recovering an AK-47 and James back on the AWP. Round 6 here. First nightmare round for the Mongols. They had plenty of them on Dust 2.
Yeah, we don't really want to see more of them, but I am glad you bring up the mid-rounding there for the Mongols, because I think chaotic is exactly what we're seeing here. Overcalling it, overcooking it perhaps.
And towards B we go.
Okay, well, James is ready. He's got the this time. Picked up the first one, just way down in front. Good for the kill, but they've taken down Belchinok.
Huge.
Oh, trying to wrap around now. One arm of the attack is already gone. 9-10. He's pushed up. Oh, he misses the shot. They didn't even know that he was there. And CeeLo will take him down. Good stuff. Double kill. PVISION started to wake up a bit themselves now. The money weird on the T side.
Recovering more and more AK-47s. That is a huge deal as well. You've broken the bank of the Mongols. You've got 3 AKs. AWP, your own money starting to swell. James, even while blind, calm on the shot, doesn't pull the trigger until he has confirmed kill available. And an excellent work in the individual duels here as well. Zello wrapping around from short. Guarantees a third on the board here. We're not expecting much. They do not fully invest. This is another Rico. Glock, Steagles, Tech 9s, and one smoke and a flash to work with here. Incendiary goes down, flushes out one. He does get the ding, to be fair to him, but shouldn't matter too much. James and Zello fighting towards top and middle, but they have lost one player.
So as I say, it's worth pointing out, by rating, this is the best position for CeeLo on any map.
Okay.
On this short position on Mirage. So hopefully he'll feel comfortable. Bit of a shame with the deagle in that round, I suppose, but otherwise he's had some decent defense over there. Belchinok is yet to get activated. He's 0-5. We know that he's already on the chopping block, Henry. I mean, except for the major, of course, but but in theory.
Well, let's see whether they can fend them off. It's noted as low, given the AWP. Not known to be an AWP. Oh, that's that one slip by. He's probably going down here. Needs some backup, and backup will arrive in the nick of time. 40 seconds remaining. Blitz will have the Glock. And like we said, should be a comfortable third round on the board, and that's exactly what we've got here. Try to defend that AK. Give them nothing. PVISION fully online now. Money is going to be in a very comfortable state. And you might be considering the tactical timeout if you're on the Mongols side. I see the microphone being flipped down, so it looks like that's going to be the case. As we get into it, round number 8, it was a great start from the Mongols. They were up 4-0, but now it's a one-round game. PVISION looking to make a statement performance here today and book themselves a place in the semi-finals against FUT, which will be going down tomorrow. We've had 4 quarterfinals today, 2 semis tomorrow, then the best of 5 going down on Saturday.
Yeah, right, you are. A tournament where a bunch of teams that we normally don't get to see have had a chance to play, and I think many of them have kind of surprised. I think a lot of people have maybe never seen FOKUS play before. Yeah. They look a lot better. Wildcard suddenly, in spite of looking very out of their depth, suddenly they look good again.
Eyeballers.
Eyeballers. No, can't forget about J-Dubs, he's out there.
Oh, absolutely. I think they made a good showing today as well. Made it to the playoffs. Probably
very good. Should
have won the game, to be honest. Well, they are 11-4 on that second map.
Yeah, they were way ahead.
And yeah, that's going to be a frustrating way to leave the tournament, but they can leave with their heads held high, in my opinion.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you saw, but JW immediately on Twitter saying, it's my responsibility as the IGL.
Yeah.
It was my mistake. I'll take it on me. I think that's great leadership.
Hey, they don't get to play these sort of tournaments very often. And the fact they even got to the playoffs, pretty remarkable achievement, to be honest.
Stuff. We have got Amcinio up in the palace. I feel like we see that a lot when Mongols are playing this map. He loves it.
Bear in mind now, we talked about the AK-47s. Let's see if James Orp can step up here. Was aware of this possibility, but a lovely flashbang means they get past the angle. Mongols looking to bounce back after giving up 3 in a row. The nade will tickle down Blitz there, but it's going to be Cobra Zera. Good flashbang in towards the ladder room again. Almost gave it up, but he checks his angles correctly and Zello goes down.
That's the slowest peak of all time.
Yeah.
And he was so flashed, it just didn't matter. That looked so funny. The bomb is back towards the A-bomb site. Belchinok is in CT spawn. He's got an AK-47. If he wants to be back into Stan's good graces, I think now's a good time to do something in this position. There's the spray down. Hits the headshot. That double kill almost gets them back in the round. There's 20 seconds left here.
Wow, it's always about the time and it's PVISION.
Yeah, that is very true.
It's a huge miss for James, though.
Another miss. He had chances to hit both those shots. They've lost sway at the same time.
Bombs planted, and that should be enough to win the round. James at 1 HP. I don't think you're going for this.
Yeah.
James hits that shot on the first encounter. It's a very different story.
It's on. Well, Belchanok did his part this time. You can't really criticize that.
He gets that lovely double spray down towards the connector. What felt like a round that was already over. Brings it back to life. If James can hit his shot, they probably win it, but not meant to be. Mongols, after giving out 3, will go up 5-3 now here on the T side of their map pick. We're hoping this goes the distance. This is a great matchup. Definitely game of the day in terms of the quarterfinals.
Yeah, these are some of the highest rated teams in the world right now.
Yeah.
But like a lot of other teams, you know, it's the mistakes, it's the inconsistencies. It's been said many times that there's Vitality, then there's a real gap in the world.
It's so true.
And then there's everybody else. If you want to catch up to a team like Vitality, these mistakes that we're seeing from these teams, they can't keep happening.
Look at the replay. Unfortunately, it's James. You think by his standards, especially on the second peak, looks okay. To be fair, it looks like it's dead on him.
Yeah.
Maybe he was moving slightly.
Slightly moving. I think they're probably right about that. Well, then, the Mongols, they're on the T side. So in that context, Henry, 5-3, how's it looking?
Oh, it's looking very good. Bear in mind, they did get that lovely start, the 4-0 pistol conversion. But to be fair, the pistol round was so good and so comprehensive in their favor.
Yeah.
You can't really argue with the result, but PVISION, still a long way to go. They can still win this half. So a lot of Counter-Strike yet to be played. This time, James positioned himself towards short. See if he can make up for his shortcomings in the previous round. Flash over towards top and middle.
Mcinio back in the palace. Like I said, watch any amount of Mongols on this map, you're going to realize he's there very, very often. So often that sometimes teams will try to find him there. They'll sort of, you know, say, all right, well, we know you're probably going to be there at the start of the round, so we can double push you. Not always easy. I would like to see more out of Mcinio. I feel like recently he's been looking a little bit better. I haven't seen it yet in the quarterfinals, him really popping off, but there's still time. Under a minute here. We've got the bomb in the B hallways. Trying to see if they could push down James. The flash around the corner is actually really good. That's going to put some pressure on right now. You're absolutely right. Shui also feeling the pressure. He's forced back from it, and it's a double entry. Notice managed to rotate it very quickly, but he's got no back. Oh my, Techno.
Okay, this is more like it from the Mongols. This is the team we know and love there. Brutal aim, good coordination, overwhelming their opponents with the mechanical skill, and you can see there was nowhere to run, nowhere to hide on that B-bomb site. A couple of missed shots, and no one goes down for the Mongols here. 5-on-2 for now, and Zello and Belchanok are praying they can hold on to the little they have. A couple of rifles remain as they both tuck themselves away in towards our palace position. A perfect round from Mongols, and I don't think we've said that once in the entirety of their campaign here in the quarterfinal.
That's actually true, yeah. Finally, something that we really celebrate.
Yeah, that was a lovely round of CS. Dropping the incendiary for self-preservation. We'll get a smoke down on top of it. Gives us their position, sure, but you'd be a madman to try and run through this smoke.
Yeah, surely not worth it. I noticed as well, that last round also a round where they don't have a lot of mid-round calling. They make a plan, and they stick to it, and they get the flashes around the corner, the entries onto the site. Like, it's not as complicated as some of these other rounds they're trying.
Well, some of the rounds on Dust 2 where they were in and out of both bomb sites, running out of time.
Yeah.
I feel like this is keep the game plan simple and hit our shots. That's probably what they're going for right now.
No shame in that, right?
No, absolutely not. Especially when you're as talented as these Mongol players.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Oh, okay, spotted it out. Just hoping for the shots, but meanwhile, Nota at the corner here. They've got James down in the middle, waiting for a mistake. He wants Blitz to peek this, and he's going to get exactly what he wants. Patient as ever. Opening in favor of PVISION.
So what have we got left? We have MZNeo towards the palace. 9-10 was top and middle, but a nice alley-oop set up there from Nota's flashbang will set up James for his second kill of the round. MZNeo makes his position known from the palace. Almost got a kill there, to be honest, on the drive-by, but looks to be absolutely fine here. PVISION bouncing back, looking for a 6-6 scoreline. Can't imagine a world where they give this one up, but let's see what the Mongols can make of it. Sub 1 minute, it's down to CobraZero, a very capable sniper as we've learned, but this time no dice. 5-on-2 Techno and Mzenio left with nothing to do.
Interesting switch up with Nota playing the short position this time and CeeLo playing inside of the bomb site. Makes it a lot harder to nameplate anybody if you actually find them. Jame, third kill. He's pretty much won the round on his own at this stage. CeeLo gonna walk out. No bomb plant being allowed for PVISION. One more round, like you said, half is not over. They can still get this to a 6-6 scoreline, still be competitive at that stage. We know they love to play an overtime or two on this map, so.
They certainly do. If you missed it yesterday, it's a game that PVISION probably wants to forget. Playing its wildcard, they got the 2-0 victory, but it took 54 rounds on Mirage.
And shout out to Rek.
Yes, he was playing very
God.
well. Yeah.
That was a live performance.
Giving them hell.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I think Wildcard have got a really decent team for the future. Now with the new lineup, I feel like they're going to cause some damage on the international scene, deepest stages of 2026.
Yeah, I hope with a bit of luck, it pushes them to get more invites when they go a little bit deeper in these tournaments. So we'll see. Timeout called. We're back in the mix here. Jame, this is a good start. Like you said, the flashbang over from Nota. I just want to point out again, was playing this short position. That's not where he normally hangs around. He's normally jungle, top connector, right? Or window, but isn't that really just another part of jungle?
Let's have a look then, shall we? Penultimate round here. 6-4, anyone's game still. It's what we like to see. Mid control granted this time. There's PVISION aggressive towards the underpass in the previous round. Jame finding that open up. Let's put them on high alert. They're dropping all the util now, deep in towards connector and in towards window. Molotov down towards short. Suggests we'll get a boost in towards the window room.
Okay, I don't hate it. Nota back in his position. The money for the Mongols is very bad here. If they lose this round, then it could give PVISION 2 rounds, essentially.
Yeah, you're dead on.
9-10 hoping for a ticket booth peak coming in from Jame, but he's not there. Hard AWPer to read. Okay. Oh, he backpedals into it. I don't even think he was necessarily... He looked like he just kept on running. Nota sprays down one, and now Belchinok back here, finding his third kill off the half so far. Puts up a smoke, nearly gets the double. That might have done it. That might have brought them back into this round here, but he couldn't complete it. CeeLo goes down, and Shui has picked up the AWP. I don't think it matters that much. There is some money. Jame could rebuy the AWP. If he wanted to go for the clutch, he could, and he wanted to. 9-10 that will take him down the Mongols. They win that round, but I don't know. It seemed like there were a few mistakes on that one for PVISION.
We'll see if they can recover from it. It's the final round coming up next. It was all about Techno getting him to that window position. As soon as the aggro was taken away there, he comes in for the backstab. It looked like there was an opportunity from the Shadow to get that double kill, to bring the round back to life, but Techno shuts down that prospect. As indeed we get into the final round of this first half. A third map, bear in mind, Ancient, which might be required at this stage if they get the 8-4 scoreline, but there's still plenty of money, as you mentioned. Here for PVISION, this one's much quicker, much more aggressive on the T side as they try to dominate this mid-control once again. Cobrazera more than willing to take the fight towards the con, and he'll come out on top, taking down Nota.
Bit of a shame that there was no more of a setup there, some sort of a flash over a wall or anything. You could even throw those flashes on the B-bomb side in theory if you run hard enough at it. Belchinok's going to win the fight against them. Sinio, who's finally made his way out of the palace for once. They're in the middle. Bomb picked up in spawn just about now with 9-10. He's got the AWP. Looks like they want to investigate that B-bomb site. But with this window position, I mean, you could even flank through the market. It's such a variable position to be in.
The bomb's in towards B apartments right now.
Yes.
They've got 1 minute to work with. He can go towards the underpass. They don't have to finish in towards B, but it's great positioning from Blitz. Does he dare go through the murder hole? Named for a reason. Zello playing in front of the smoke will find Cobra.
That's smart.
That should be enough to win this round now.
It should be.
Oh, they have no idea the backstab was potential there.
Yeah, but the bomb's just on the other side. That smoke is up for another 10 seconds at the moment, so can you get the bomb through on that AWP? Jame, nice catch. Shui is here. The bomb surely going to be dead. Shui is just waiting for it. 25 seconds. Techno, the last one, but he does actually pick up the shot here. And now he has to go back and find it. Belchinok, can you save your team on this one? So clutch that's coming up. The jump over. He did pick up the bomb, even though it was a bit slippery. 10 seconds left. He's faked it, and now he's walking out. Oh, did he see the gun barrel? I think he's run out of time here. Belchenok on the clutch. He gets the headshot, and ParaVision pick up another round. It's been scrappy, but you know what? It's not bad.
That final round felt like a necessity for ParaVision. Belchenok with a very slow start, but had some massive impact towards the end there, Anders. Especially that final round there. Plays it to perfection. Knew he had the advantage in terms of the spacing, the time. Fake plant comes through. He was aware of the possibility of Belchenok being close, but just run out of time. And we will get into a 7-5 scoreline here. But still, very good chance we see a third map.
You bring it up. Ancient, that's a bit of a nightmare for the Mongols.
Really?
ParaVision, I think, are significantly better. Like, the win rate for ParaVision on that map with 11 maps played is 82%. For the Mongols, it's 8 maps, it's 38%. So, you make of that what you will, but because they've already won the first one, ParaVision, even if it goes the third map, they should be in a very strong spot. I thought that was it. I thought once they lose the bomb up there, that would have been the end of the round, but it took Belchenok to clutch it.
Hey, out of a clutch. Double dualies indeed. Mongols with a convincing pistol victory in the first half, dominating that A-bomb site. We'll see what ParaVision have up their sleeves. We'll see if we can work it out from the util. Double smokes will be deployed early. Suggest something thick and fast, maybe in towards that B-bomb site, trying to get up towards short with the splits. Smoking at connector and window position. So it will be the B finish, but as aforementioned, Dual Elites ready and waiting. It's down to Cobra. We know he's got brutal aim, but overwhelmed towards short, as the bomb will make its way in towards B.
Blitz in the back. Can he get one of those early headshots? They're already jumping through. They're so fast just down on the site, but here come the dualies. A kill for either player. Nota and Belchenok almost getting shot at the back at this stage. The bomb, no one's picked it up right now. They're fighting for their lives instead here. ParaVision, if they lose this round, then they might not have a chance on the map at all. Techno with one more kill. Oh, that's a nice goosh. They're very low on health. He could do this, Belchenok. He clutched the end of the last half. Can he do it again now to open it up with? That might actually make a difference. He's just out-dueled, unfortunately. Pistols on either side, and the Mongols win this one. CT side looking good.
Oh, absolutely. Came down to the minutiae there. Gushes all round, everyone low. Belchenok could have been the hero, but unable to find a bomb plant. ParaVision now presumably take the eco in round number 2, extending the lead of the Mongols to 9-5 here in the second map of play. Dust 2, pretty woeful by their standards, but they are bouncing back admirably as we now do have the full eco. This is one Deagle, and how have we lost HP for Belchenok already? They must have stabbed each other. Unless they missed some sort of massive deep grenade. I think they
did.
I think someone gave a little slash in the back there, a little love tap.
Yeah, the punishment
didn't seem to matter.
Not clutching is pretty wild over there.
Not again, Anders.
There's no way.
Not again.
It cannot be allowed. It just cannot be allowed to happen one more time.
For context, for just joining us, they lost to Glocks and one P250 twice on Dust 2. There was no Kevlar,
and
they had a 5-on-4 advantage, and they still lost to it. It was crazy.
That was twice too many.
Yeah. For now, though, this looks like it's stable, at least. They haven't recovered any rifles here. Sure, you got a bit of a dink on Cobra Zero, but unless Belchenok finds another ridiculous headshot, it should be fine. Speaking of rifles, Jame extends his grasp and will be able to find one. Bear in mind, no Kevlar. Round's still very much alive for them, though.
Look at Amsenio.
Yeah, he's all the way tucked in towards that A ramp and will boost Jame up.
Very far forward, but at the same token, very far away from being able to reinforce anywhere else on the map if he needs to. It's going to be a long run over here. Cobra Zero started to get there. Jame, he slipped the net, walked in behind. Techno seems to know, but he's looking the wrong way. He's dead automatically. Oh, the spray, it fails! And then the aim punch on top. Jame can't find it.
Was the access point to the round victory.
That would have been it, I think. At a minimum, it would have secured the bomb plant. Now they're in a lot more trouble here. Coming in with the last pistols, 15 seconds on the clock. The backup is coming in now. Amsenio's 5 seconds away from shooting them as well. Yeah, they needed this. Belgium.
Oh! Okay, the backstab.
That's a quad! They're going to get the bomb planted. There is no way This could work. Emcinio coming in now from the back as well. They know it. Belchanok, do you have any more left in you? He's got the deagle out still. Hasn't even picked up a weapon since. He's finally going to go down. Emcinio looking to see if he can close this one out. But Silo, he's walking around the back. He's got him. Gets the final knock, but it's the baby squirrel to make them squeal.
Oh my God. They've done it again. 1 deagle, 4 Glocks, and the Mongols have given it all away. You have to say, though, Belchanok hitting some ridiculous shots there. It seemed like the round was over. When Jay missed the backstab, you thought, there's no chance. There's no way. They don't get into this one, but it's this sequence right here, the second shot.
My God.
Unreal.
It starts with them knifing him in spawn like some sort of a corpse bloodletting that we've got going on.
So he got stabbed by his own teammates at the start, goes on to get 4 kills. And now it might have got them back into this game.
Tough love works, Henry? Is that what it was, you know?
Apparently, well,
it seems to be
seems
to be sort of a tough love kind of team.
That was the second round, but it wasn't a force buy. That was a couple of deagles and a nice grenade, just to know. A couple of deagles and Glocks again. So that's the third round now. Mongols have lost to pretty much full ecos. Oh. And it was Belchanok with what, the 0-5 star we pointed out?
Yes.
He was having the rough one.
He was getting demolished on the stairs at A. Nice flick.
You've activated him. A couple of misses for Jame in that first half, but they are firing all cylinders now. Good God. What a moment for ParaVision there. The Jame backstab where he fumbles the spray, allows the B-bomb site to be held by Techno, and it still wasn't enough.
I don't know what I'm watching any longer.
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm here for this. Round still not over. This is the force buy, bear in mind. This is a huge round for ParaVision. Will they get a taste of their own medicine, Anders? That's the question.
This smoke can actually work.
With 30 seconds, yeah, they have to go through it. There's no two ways about it. They need the pincer maneuver to come through. It should be fine, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. The connector play coming in, that's going to open it up. But you're right, they had to run through, and they do it with style. Flashed over in from Jame. They're not worried about the time. And Techno goes down here. So they make their way out. ParaVision once again led back into the game by the Mongols, losing to just pistols. I mean, insane shots from Belchanok, don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah, that one's a bit different. It's not like what we saw in Dust 2. It's not like it was massive amounts of errors and fumbles and missed shots going on. That was just crazy individual mechanical skill coming in from Belchanok. One of the players of the tournament so far.
It's got to be.
And he got stabbed by his own teammate in spawn, down to 64 HP. No Kevlar.
And just...
And steals the round away.
Yeah, comes out
Shocking.
and does that.
That was the force buy, 8-7. The gap is going to be closed. Yeah, so that's going to be 8-8 for sure.
Destan looking zen as ever.
Yeah, stoic.
Nothing could disrupt his thinking in this moment here. He expects a high level of performance from his players, and he let them know it as well, let the world know, in fact, that this is what it takes to be on this team. Jame scoped up here. It's going to be some sort of a mid-crunch, I think, coming out. They don't have the flashbang, which I think is a bit annoying when you're on the CT side. I wish someone could have invested. They actually couldn't. They have so little money. Yeah, I take it back. They shouldn't have bought a flashbang. They wouldn't have had enough. But yeah, they're all here ready to go. Let's see if they can actually find the coordination. Not quite.
There should be a kill here, but Blitz, unfortunately, dropped by Nota, who seems to be getting stronger and stronger as the rounds go by. They've allowed him back into this game, and it will be Jame to close things out. That is a problem. Of all 5 players surviving, they are knocking on the door of 5 digits in terms of the finances for 4 players. And they are right back into this game. It was looking like a bit of a nightmare. They lost both pistols, bear in mind. They were down 4-0 in the first half.
You're right.
They lost a pistol in the second, but then won a full eco again. That simply cannot happen against a team like ParaVision. They will punish you every single time. Individual smokes going down, one towards short, one at the window. It's a difficult buy here. You can see they've had to sacrifice a lot of the key pieces of utility, helmets, no AWP, no defuse kits. And this is the perfect time for an execution, Anders. When you know they're struggling financially, this is when you drop in this sort of call. It's perfect. Whether it works out is yet to be seen. But it's the perfect call when the money is low.
It means a lot of the utility for any kind of a retake or anything else like that. It's going to be very hard to come by.
Especially that defuse kit.
Oh yeah, that's the point. They don't have anything at all with that. Molotov up towards the sandwich. Double smoke towards jungle and the top of stairs. Blitz, he's braving it. They're pushing in front. 9-10 though. They're going to set him on fire inside of the bomb site. And now Blitz, this is a bit of an off angle. They weren't expecting it. He actually pushed in front of it. Amcinio's there as well. They're still fighting for it. A minute on the clock. And Blitz, he hasn't even reloaded. He's got 5 bullets left. This is crazy.
Now he doesn't even reload.
He needed that reload. Nota gets to live, and that should be enough here. Techno against the world. It's a long old spray, and he can't quite find him. Nota, he can lose second or even third life. There's the spray down. Now picks up another rifle. It's going to be the M4, and there's plenty of bullets in this one. 35 seconds. Anything touches Nota. He's finally going to go down. A triple for Techno. Finally, something that goes the way of the Mongols.
Just couldn't find the space on the bomb side there. ParaVision, with all the advantages they could ask for, couldn't flush out Blitz. They couldn't find spacing on the bomb side. They were trading out effectively, essentially a 3 versus 1. Look how well it's going to kick things off. They took so much damage en route. The savior, though, Blitz, Mzinho working in tandem. You think this kill from Jane, that's got to be enough. Yeah. But Techno 4K ducking and weaving, knowing the last player was low. Nota cowering in the corner. Huge round for them to pick up. They maintain their lead, but at what cost? One player survives. They get 32-50 into the next round, Anders, meaning you're going to have to make do with the saved orb, MP9s, FAMUS, and again, a lack of utility and no defuse kits.
Yeah, they still have their backs to the wall right now. 1 round separating these two teams. ParaVision got the bomb dropped over on this side. They have a huge love for going for this B bomb site. Like the B from apps strategy is something that they're into, and I feel like it doesn't often work for them. We'll see if they can make it work this time. They are starting to accumulate over on the hallways. Techno ready, sprays down the first. It's actually Cobra Zero with the FAMAS at the back to get the kill. They smoke it off. There's still 2 people here. It's a big stack for the Mongols. And ParaVision, okay.
Back and forth we go. Very important rounds here, especially for the Mongols. You lose this one, it's going to cost you a couple. Sway checking his angles. Easy spray down an Mzinho. That confirms the A bomb site is wide open. Rotations coming through. Blitz towards short. He was the savior of the previous round, and now 9-10 having to do the heavy lifting. Both players towards that connector right now, and James going for the wraparound. He's got the bomb. 30 seconds here. Great grenade. Significant damage to 9-10. Takes him down to 20 HP, but he's ready for that.
Yeah, the best weapon if you are going to be that low on health. What could you possibly do with 20 seconds?
Trying to suggest he's made his way towards B with all this silence on the map.
I like the idea, you're probably right. Maybe he slipped the net. He is that kind of an elusive player, but that was 9-10 with 3. And they extend their lead a bit more.
Took timeout. Felt like these rounds should have been landing in favor of ParaVision. They had the advantages, but snatched away at the final hurdle. 9-10 steps up massively with the AWP there. Calm under pressure. Crosshair placed in the correct position each and every time. Reads that play towards the ticket booth. And there's no bomb planted. But as we said, huge reservoir of cash available for ParaVision by virtue of their early success here. But that's 2 rounds in a row. Absolute pandemonium over towards the B apartments. Multiple kills through the smokes. It was Techno that went down. He thought that kill from Sway, that's got to be enough. But caught in transition. Belchenok, 9-10, finds a couple. Makes it 3 in the end as well. Denies that plant. And they have got 1 more full buy available. Double digits now for the Mongols. Looking to take us to Ancient. The 3rd and final map of the day.
Yeah, we might need it at this stage. The way that the Mongols, they're clawing some of these rounds together. Money is still in a weird spot, but as long as they keep winning, it's not going to be an issue. 9-10 up here, it allows them, or should allow them, to worry a little bit more about the middle and that A bomb site. They got 3 people stacked on A. Got that triangular defense going on. He does have backup here, though. It does mean nobody's watching Catwalk, so we'll see how that changes. Smokes are coming in towards the window again. They want to go back. Like I said, they really love this B attack.
Yeah.
Their win rate on it is not that high.
Well, it's going to be 9-10. Who's looking absolutely fantastic right now. Misses that first shot. Was waiting for the confirmed kill, but he will find it on the second interaction. Can he get the quick scope through the smoke? He absolutely can. It's a no-scope. What's going on?
they're not...
Belchenor just running right by him.
Yeah, I don't know. They lost track of him at one point. Now we've got, what, Glocks and knives inside of the smoke. It's madness in this round. Jame goes down to Blitz. And Shui, he was meant to be the late lurker coming through this side. That's a great idea once the bomb is down.
Oof, not a pretty game by any stretch. This series has had plenty of drama, chaos. For now, it's Zwei left in the 3 versus 1. The B attack was looking great. You don't get many opportunities. Was 9-10's going to miss 2 shots, Anders.
That's true.
He ends up getting 3 kills in total. Round not necessarily over, but the bomb is pretty far away, so I say that it is definitely over.
Okay.
There's no way he can actually do anything with this. Saving is the only option.
Well, he's got to be careful he doesn't die after time as well. 3 seconds left. 2 of them. They're slowly hunting him now around the corner.
They'll come for you.
Get him in the corner. They don't have any nades or anything else like that. Just cowering away and they get him. Oh, dear.
Yeah, so that leaves us away with $600. Mongols now touching distance of victory. He will get no further cash. This is starting to unravel. Third map looks like it's locked in.
I feel like at any level of Counter-Strike, anyone can recognize the horror of missing that shot when you're 9-10 and you're getting hunted down. You know they're coming right after you. You're just going to be running back, trying to throw out the grenades and everything. Surprised that he handled himself so well. But maybe some missed shots as well from PVISION. Now we're back. We've got the Hero AK coming out. And some upgraded pistols as well behind it, but is very scrappy once again for PVISION. Not looking that great on the map right now. Bomb is back towards T-spawn. Belchenor hanging around up in the palace with his Deagle. We'll see once the smoke fades if he could find an entry. Okay.
Doesn't seem like they'll be giving up to the pistols this time. Nice grenade.
I would recommend against it.
Yeah. At this stage of the game, let's secure map points. But the thing is, PVISION known as one of the most tenacious teams in all of Counter-Strike. Even when you find map points, nothing is guaranteed, nothing is locked in.
Yeah, they hang in there for a long time.
And they're happy to wait.
Yeah, positioning for Mcinio. Okay, it looks like one of them is going to come ramp instead. If the bomb dies, then there's not much round to play for here. Blitz, timing, just
That's
exceptional. Yeah, I think the rest is just formality at this stage. It would have been cool to see them try and get out and plant the bomb and everything else. Not going to be allowed for. Mcinio with a double, and the Mongols now at 12. They just need one more in the next 4 rounds. And we go to Ancient, which I think is a whole nother can of worms for the Mongols. I think it's going to be a rough game on that one. But if they can make it that far, there's a conversation to be had.
Oh, they're starting to look better and better. Definitely a shaky start. Won both pistols there, but then losing to the full eco again. In that second half, you thought they were done for, you thought they were cooked. But they are back on their feet. 4 opportunities to close us out. You won't get a better chance than this one, Anders. 2 Galils, no AWP. Nota, what has he got? Has he just got a Glock? No, he's got an AK. It's fine.
Yeah, he just forgot about it for a second. Very early with the bomb in Palace. So I feel like all they need is a bit of intel, and they can try and see if they could split it. Okay, they're not going to be going that heavy through middle. I thought maybe they would.
They're going back in towards A. Belchenor with the bomb on his back and towards Palace. He'll be joined by Zello. And it will be an A finish with his Zwei's Lurk. So some mid-utility thrown down. And it's in towards window. Defensive smoke thrown in towards B. Cobra Zero very aware of their tendencies. Knows Zwei likes to lurk around this area. So will be the Palace pop. We've discussed that multiple times throughout the tournament. Basic util goes down on the A side. 3 players flood out of the Palace. You hope for the best. You hope you can hit your shots.
Sometimes no util, though. Okay, there is going to be a smoke to set it up, so that's a bit of warning. 45 seconds.
Oh, that smoke really makes things complicated for them now.
There's one of the Palace as well, yeah.
Yeah, you can wait it out technically, but it's going to be such a scramble in towards A if you wait for the smoke to dissipate. Zwei will fall back.
I just don't like this. For PVISION, this feels very awkward. The smoke's faded now in Palace. They're going to try and go through Shui.
That's your cue to go.
Opening. That is going to be the cue to go. 20 seconds now. Mcinio, he's down in the shadows. They're still walking out so slowly. Finally, they start to hit that button. It's going to be 9-10 to get a kill on Nota, and they're down to 3 people alive with 10 seconds on the clock. Where's the bomb plant? Now it's too late. Belchenok, the bomb is lost back there. They can't plant it any longer. It's going to be the Mongols sending us on to a third map here. The time has expired, and we'll see Ancient in this quarterfinal.
We have a lot to talk about, and I do want to just talk about that last round there, because why are they so slow? Like,
that's PVISION for you. That's the question we always
guys.
ask.
Like, come on! I was sitting there being like, do something, damn it!
Yeah, even that Molotov comes after 2 guys die, and it's like maybe throw that before, then you get the kill, trade out on the bomb side. But no, it was an interesting game.
Vision. So I'm assuming they're going to try and bait our utility.
Wow.
Pretend.
Love decoys.
I do love decoys. I feel like it's never spoken about at all. But the fact they've purchased 2 of them here, they're going to suggest it's some sort of execution towards the A side of the map, throw those decoys over, and then try and pounce elsewhere. We'll see what they've got in store for us. It's going to be a smoke first. Interesting to see what they'll do with the decoys. It's all part of the plan.
Okay.
Smoke over. Decoy deployed.
In theory, if they had some counter utility, they could even throw it out. But they're still coming with the bomb to the A bomb site. Blitz has found the opening. MCunio boosted up here. He's got the dualies. That's a good lockdown. They need more of this, though. Coming in for the donut position, MCunio. He's trying to juggle both positions at once. I don't love this. There's 7 bullets left here in the dualies. He can't find it. He nearly ran out of bullets. And now it's Cobra Zero, only good for the 1. Nota finds 3 and cracks open the A bomb site. They have 50 seconds. They're running away. They're saying...
It is the old classic now. PVISION never happy with the advantage they have. They will reset the round.
Yeah.
And open up the door of opportunity here. Techno 4K had a fantastic performance on Mirage. Top fragged.
That is true.
By some margin. And now he's up against it in the 2 versus 1. Tucks himself in towards Donuts. Looking to take a bite out of PVISION here, but they are on their way to the B bomb site. Not taking any risks here. It's going to be wide open for them. That's why he confirms it. Bomb will be planted, no problem. And honestly, that should be the round. I don't see a way back in. You're so far removed. You can see it on the minimap. Couldn't really be further away if he tried.
Yeah, but what is he supposed to do, right? If he runs and then all they've done is wait outside of the bomb site, they come back in. Like, either way, he's going to look like a fool. So staying where he is as good as anything, really. Trying and hoping to find somebody, but...
The bomb's already past the halfway point.
Yeah, it's so deep into this one. Running on there, you could even argue saving the Kevlar might be an idea, but yeah, he can't even find them. He's like, where are they on the bomb side? They're finally going to show themselves when it's already too late. That's pretty well played.
Avant-garde approach there from PVISION. The decoys, the smokes in towards A, trading out kills effectively. Get the 2-on-1 advantage and go all the way back towards B, where it felt like a foregone conclusion.
Do you think there's any chance, Henry, that if you, let's say you were holding that front position with a smoke or an incendiary in hand and you hear the decoys behind you, if you're not fully paying attention, do you think, oh, they're actually shooting A, I'll throw down my smoke early?
Yeah, I guess that's maybe the idea, the intention. I guess I don't know for sure, but it's very rare you see these decoys purchased. They're $50. You can buy Kevlar and a decoy, but for now, Anders, we've got a full eco. So no decoys required here. It will be a contact A play. It's a full-on B stack coming in from the Mongols.
Well, that's sad. We don't even get to see anything then.
No, not really. The round's pretty much already done. Mongols are not to know. Trying to get some info here, realizing that no one's home. Smokes go down. Donut and CT spawn. Spawn is smoked. A little bit delayed, but the donut smoke will arrive eventually. They're making sure they are...
Yeah, they have a flash on Blitz. They can flash their way through the smoke.
What's a miss? Donut smoke.
It is a missed one. Here they come. Flash on over. You can see Belchenok. You can't see a thing, but at the end of the day, it might not matter. I'm not sure if anyone on the Mongol side could see much of anything either. They're dying inside of the smoke somewhere. Okay, Techno. Knife out. Comes there's a whole round where we can't see who's dying because they're just inside of the smoke.
Well, it's still very clean there for PVISION, not suffering a single casualty. So money's going to be flowing nicely. First gun round here, M4s across the board. But with such a successful round, you're going to have the Galils, maybe a Mac 10 in the mix as well. I can't recall. But yeah, It's going to be a difficult one for the Mongols. They won't have everything they need. They'll have to make do with an MP9 and 2 FAMASes here.
Yeah, would love an early AWP on 9-10. Going to be the mid fight coming in. Nota trying to find that opening. Ooh, bumping into each other inside of the smoke. It's a bit chaotic, and I think they're gonna pull the cord on this one, see if they can parachute their way out. Nobody dies.
Yeah,
but they can take a lot of damage.
Kind of half in, half out. There's been a lot of that today from ParaVision, but so far not too bad. It's going to be that MAC-10, so there is one available. Plenty of players without helmets. Techno is not one of them, though. He is protected.
True.
He's going to have backup from 9-10. They set Zero up in position. It will be a B execution with a late lurk.
Okay, well, what's the plan here, Techno? For Mars? So you get the spray down, but I mean, the rate of fire on the MAC-10 is nothing to scoff at.
Waiting to see what kind of reaction they get out of this one. Not going to be committing off the initial bombardment of utility.
Well, Nota's way back there with a lot of grenades in hand. Let's see.
Here we go. Final execution. That one's for the cubby.
That's a really nice one. Look at how they set this B bomb site on fire. 9-10, a little bit of a spam comes out, but yeah, the MAC-10, the fire rate's so high. The grenade on top of 9-10. A disastrous start to the defense here at the B bomb site, 3 versus 5. And they're going to go pick up the, plant the bomb right away. Amsenio, heroic move. He'll get that kill.
He keeps the round alive somewhat, but essentially it's over. A 4-on-2. We've already talked about the concessions that have to be made here. After the full eco in a second, and it doesn't know they'll be saving much at all. Blitz. Nice try to see if he can get one, but it's a very nice round there from ParaVision. 3-0, partial buy territory for the Mongols. Being pretty smooth sailing so far. ParaVision very comfortable there in the first gun round. Double pump on the B execution after parking up Zello in towards the cave. He manages to win his duel with the MAC-10, even with the helmet in play.
Yeah.
It seemed like a comfortable kill for him.
Yeah, super good work.
Smoke goes down. Nothing towards donuts, but we are going to be exploring the options towards A. There will be some pushback this time, though. Even on the eco, 9-10 pushing in towards A main. Spots a few of them. Will that dissuade them from their attack? Time will tell. Going to have Zwei setting up the utility once more. Bear in mind, they did miss the donut smoke before. Whether that will happen again, yet to be seen. Won't make a massive difference again, even if he does.
Yeah. But it's worthwhile. We like to keep track of these things.
Well, yeah, this tournament has been a little bit questionable with the utility for almost every team.
That is, yeah, on Dust 2. How many smokes have we seen miss on that door? Haven't seen too many missed window smokes on Mirage, however. I guess we're improving that. Smoke is fine for Donut this time. Blitz has shown up. That's not a bad kill. They nearly line up. That could have been a triple for him. 2 good kills nonetheless for him. Sway,
nice shot.
Catching them as they're rotating around. There's nobody on B. They're running back. Now, the desk thought about this too. They laughed a little. They said James loves doing this, you know, running back and forth when there's, you know, when he's got the opportunity. It must be very, very hard to be on the other side. Your Mongols, you've no idea. Like, what, they just won the A bomb site. They're not even going to plant here.
Comes down to this interaction. And it's going to be a 2-on-2. Low HP, good information. You might as well make your way towards A now. Confirmed that there's a rifle over towards the B side of the map. Grenade. Oh, that's quite a lot of damage, actually. Cobra Zero trying to brute force his way into towards the bomb site here. M4 expending a lot of bullets. Smoke goes down. I have to play in front of it. So much to do, though, and little to say. 2-on-1. Techno, we already know he's been dinked.
I actually think the only chance he had, Cobra Zero, was to push in front of that smoke. If they wanted a chance
in terms
to take
of,
it,
yeah, it was a huge gamble, huge risk.
Yeah.
Percentages were not in his favor, but that's all he really could do.
Yeah, if he waits around on the other side, his teammate has no health at all. That's never going to really work out. This is a tough start. The money not with the Mongols. They lose all the early rounds so far. 4 in a row right now for ParaVision. Having a hard time getting set up with all of the rifles that they need. They're finally going to get that. 9-10 on the AWP. He's yet to get a kill. We're going to see Amsenio as well. And I think Prof mentioned that he's pretty good at this mid-donut position that he's playing. And I agree. That could be one of the things that could save them. Hopefully it will be, because they do need that at the moment. This time he's playing towards that red room a little bit earlier on. They're going to try and see if they can rush the middle, try and crunch anything that's coming through. It's Techno with 2 big kills.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Just what we needed.
that is what they needed. 9-10 gets his first. That's good enough. 5 versus 2, no reason to fight any longer.
Well, there's 1 minute 20 now. Normally we're saying PVISION should save here, but they've got oodles of cash. Look for some kills, but the Time Lord himself, he's happy to wait this one out. In towards T-spawn, burrowed away for now, seeing if the inquisitive CTs will come a-hunting. But yeah, if you're just joining us, we might as well go through what we've seen so far in this series, Anders. It's been a hell of a day of Counter-Strike, but
Really
we opened things up with Dust 2, which was an absolute horror show for the Mongols, losing to multiple full ecos. Didn't seem like they ever really turned up to the map at all. That was picked by PVISION. It was 13-6, moved on to Mirage, where Mongols certainly woke up. Techno and 9-10 especially had one hell of a showing. It was fantastic to watch, and there was a few fumbled rounds from PVISION. They were kind of in 2 minds as to where they'd finish things up. They had huge advantages. They were giving away there as well. But I think that was more of a case of Mongols playing very well. Not down to like crazy individual errors or anything like that. And now we're here on the 3rd map of Ancient. Bear in mind, winner will go on to play Foot tomorrow. And, well, there it is. They will hunt him down. James caught napping in T-spawn will lose everything. But they should have plenty of money going forward. James can even purchase the AWP. He has just shy of $9,000.
Wow.
As we go into round number 6 here.
For the Mongols, I think making the semifinals here, I mean, they are one of the better teams that started in the tournament, but they just haven't been looking quite like themselves. Great news if they could make it a little bit deeper. For PVISION, they're another team that somehow looked like they're in rough waters at the moment. They want the rematch against Foot, who beat them earlier in the tournament 2-0. And I, for one, be very interested to see how that plays out. If you know, how much can Jay manage to fix? Can they get this team back on track? Foot, they do look very, very strong at the moment. 4-1 as the timeout is expiring.
Let's see if they can start to make a dent on this CT side. The Mongols need to close the gap here. Just opting for AKs across the board here. James preserving his cash. He goes with a Tech 9 instead of an AK.
Okay.
He's got 3K residual.
Yeah, he had 9K. I mean, could have been bought more than that, but yeah, fair enough. Dropping over to the rest of the team.
I think he just wants to save money for the future.
Okay, well, I don't mind it. Cello, he's down. Maybe a little bit careless walking in like that. There was not even any kind of a flashbang or anything to set that up. He just tries to face check it. Gets dropped immediately straight on the B ramp. Overseer right on the other side of it. Ooh, 9-10. That's just the perfect timing. They do wallbang him down.
True.
So at least they're still in the round. They're a man down still. Belchunok, can he win this fight? Oof. Not going to happen. Techno will drop him instead.
Well,
they're low on health. Could be another long save, Henry.
It's a 3-on-2. I guess, though, Techno is still alive. So, yeah, it doesn't look like they'll be doing much with this one. 45 seconds remaining. You're right, they are both low. A flashbang between them. James has 3,300. If he wants that orb, though, he's going to have to die. As counterproductive as that sounds. But we'll see what he opts to do. We'll get 1,900 into the next.
I don't love how they wanted to get into that B lane. I feel like once you're already a little bit late to get there, kind of just walking in and hoping that you're going to be able to do it.
Well, at least he'll be able to drop the AK-47 if he does survive this one. So, looks like that's going to be the case. We've all seen this before. PVISION saving the AK-47s here. Strange approach to the round. Like you said, 9K for James. Opts for the Tech 9 instead. And doesn't really work out for them. Trying to hammer it home at that B-bomb side, but it will be nice team effort there. Techno, Cobra, and 9-10 all chiming in with kills. 9-10 really coming to life here in the latter stages of this quarterfinal. Bit of a master on Ancient whenever you see him. Always finds 1 or 2. Let's see whether PVISION can bounce back here. As we mentioned, James can drop 1 AK, but does he want to do that? Does he want to save the money for the AWP in the future? Do they want to take a partial here around the 2 saved AKs? These are the questions, and that's why they'll take the timeout.
Yeah. difficult question because it's one thing is that their own economy, but another thing is letting Mongols back into the game. If they go for a bunch of partials here, there's a chance that the CT side will start to accumulate more and more cash, and they already kind of are. By the way, PVISION actually win more of their rounds statistically on the T side of this map.
Okay.
That's kind of interesting. 235 rounds played in the last 3 months, and it's about 57% on the T side.
They are on a bit of a streak on Ancient as well. What's the call going to be? James, he's dropped his AK again, so James opting for the Tech 9 once more. Fascinating decisions being made here. So he's the one who saves the AK.
Look,
gives himself the Tech 9 again.
Long gone are the days when he always had Sanji to drop the AWP for him.
Good point.
For those that remember.
Yeah.
Eternally the AWP slave.
Blitz, nice movement to get himself up towards the heavens. Jumps up there alone. And it is going to be that partial investment here of the 2 saved AKs. Very noble of James to offer up one of the rifles to his star players, Nota, and Belchinok will have to try and make this one work.
Okay, they're going back now. I was about to ask you what the protocol is for 9-10 if he lands the first kill. Like, does he stay behind the box or run away? But I guess we don't have to.
Just running down that clock, seeing what's available to them. They're flashing towards middle. Nice shot from Nota. That dropped AK. Worth its weight in gold so far. They've got the opening kill. Blitz goes down.
That's what we're looking for.
Belchinok will have the bomb towards A main. It's 9-10 now with the defense. Next kill will be for Nota. Gets himself a couple here. 9-10 needs to hit multiple shots, but he's being ran down. And it all looks fantastic here for PVISION.
It does. 2 people left. Those openings in the middle for Nota making all the difference, and they smoked off the red room again.
Feels so satisfying for James to drop that AK and say, Nota, go kill.
Yeah, get this job done. Yeah.
And that's exactly what he does. Young gun delivering the goods. Nota definitely making a name for himself in 2026. Very capable. Rifle up.
Well,
2 clean kills.
We talked a little bit about Blitz, right? And how that was a potential threat to them. The fact that on the T side, they're not going to have that same kind of an opening. And Nota doing really, really good work at the moment. And yeah, he is 106 rated opening T middle, so significantly better. Maybe that'll be a factor in the game. Certainly helps them out this time. 5-2. They get the save and AK and the M4 there as well on Cobra Sierra. But yeah, for PVISION, this is back to being a good start again. I was getting a bit nervous for a minute there. One of these rounds that they lost looked a little bit confusing for PVISION. Like they were overcooking things a bit, but timeout now called for the Mongols.
Not known for their timeouts. Last couple of tournaments without the coach, but he feels this one's slipping away. 3rd and final map here. And after losing the pistol, they found themselves in a 0-4 hole. Managing to recover, though, there were some decent B holds. A couple of rounds in a row, but then losing to the partial by virtue of James dropped AK. He now does have his AWP, Anders, and he got it for free. That's efficient economics right there.
Yeah, he's really optimized every part of it. He loves to do that.
But their money is strong. He gets a free upgrade from his Tech 9 to the AWP. And this is looking like another PVISION victory. Really comfortable so far on the T side.
Yeah.
No Calamity, really taking their time, pulling the opposition around the map, and their star players stepping up. Blitz is loving this maneuver, though. Really nailing the movement each and every time to give himself this sort of oppression towards the B lanes, confirming no one's home. Zello's going to have to wait on the other side, smoked off from the double doors for now. Be joined by Zwei, and they're more than happy to wait these smokes out. But full B lane control so far for the Mongols. James looking to shut that down. Looking for some presence here. AWP. CTs refuse to give up this control. They'll smoke the double doors again.
It's so efficient because they can keep throwing that smoke into the double doors, but eventually they will run out.
Well, that's what PVISION are banking on.
Yeah. And if anyone's going to be patient when it comes to that time, it will be James. He might not care.
Still got 1 minute left. The smokes are now gone. They have 1 more remaining on Techno. So does he smoke the double doors now, or does he try and squeeze it out? There it is. It's a nice time to throw. It's still a very potent smoke.
Sure.
Again, PVISION will be happy to wait it out, but you've got 5 players on this side of the map. This is the problem, trying to wait out all the utility, because we're going to be at about the 25-second mark before they can even go through.
Look at the timing, though. They don't have more smokes, but now they got MCNeo. So they're pulling in a third player.
25 seconds.
Yeah, surely he wants to join the rest of the team here. The crossfire is set up. Do they have any flashes or anything? No, again, they're peeking at Raw. Hello, that's a shot. And they take down Emsilio behind them. A three-man setup, a giant crossfire. And still somehow, PariVision break
10
through.
seconds.
Yeah, they still have time to make the cross, though. Smoke is up. He's making the jump. Nearly sprayed down through. But he will get the bomb plant.
Dude.
Now they're in trouble.
You've just got to respect it.
Yes, you do. He's going to force you to, James.
When it works out, it's a beautiful thing.
I can't believe they waited out. They don't even flash their way through. 3 people on the other side ready to swing.
You start to doubt yourself, I suppose. You sat there for the entirety of the round. Your mind is elsewhere. You're losing focus. It's like there's no sound cues. There's nothing on the map. Where the hell could they be? You don't anticipate 5 players waiting behind the double doors.
No.
It's so unusual. It
is, because normally you would say, if you have the entire T-force in this little box, you've no map control. Like, they could be pushing a long... There's so many reasons why not to do this on the T side, and maybe that's exactly why it works. By the way, I think Belchinok is sat crouched, waiting for Emsilio's peak. So he just has one role in that push. He's just waiting for the secondary ramp peak, and it shuts them down. That is really painful.
You just hate to see that. You're thinking... Guys, we've locked them out the round. They might be saving. We've owned them here. They can't do anything. There'll be 25 seconds when this smoke finally goes down.
Yeah, look at the clock.
But there was more than enough. Should never doubt Jame and the clock. Crazy, crazy round. You don't see any other teams operate like this.
No.
But this is like, it used to be called boring, but this is like a spectacle. That's entertainment right there.
Yes, we used to complain a lot. I fully agree with you. I'm not complaining anymore. I just think Jame is such a smart player. It's so much fun to watch him work this.
Oh, and they're just doing it again. They just make the perfect call, the perfect read. Get your opening kill. Thin out the defense. And then slowly but surely creep on over toward that A-bomb site. You've got Jame showing presence over towards B. He'll be smoking off the cave. They have no intel right now, but we do have CobraZera. What can he make of this? He's in towards the temple right now, and he'll have to say a prayer if he's going to pull this one off, Anders.
Yeah, this is awkward. You'd love 9-10 back here with the AWP. Find the first kill easily. It's a bit of an off angle, but it's hard to get many kills. And the Molotov
swing.
Oh, he's straight into it. Honestly, again, probably the only thing he could have done to try and really save the round here. He gets traded up by Sway. Now more backup is coming, but they are getting knocked out as they come through the smoke one by one. 9-10. He's there. He gets the first one.
He can.
3 people left.
Oh. Okay, I was going to say, if he can no-scope there, maybe he's onto something. The bomb was planted in smoke. Who knows what could have happened. But
yes,
another masterclass there from Jame. Perfectly played. Timeout called by the CTs. That is the Mongols who find themselves 7-2 down. Just getting that opening pick, pumping the brakes, waiting for your opportunity, knowing that the CT defense is going to be spread thin, and normally the bomb side that's stacked is going to be B. We had one player there, and that was going to be CobraZera. He gets Molotov out of position, wide swing. Sure, he gets 1 kill, but nowhere near enough. And now they're desperate on the Mongol side.
I'm glad you mentioned the little detail, though, of Jame throwing the smoke into the B-bomb side on that short position, because that short smoke is, like, that's the signature move that, we're going to be executing B, you know, we're ready to go. So, makes it very hard for the Mongols to rotate anywhere.
And you just don't know, is it 5 players behind the B doors again? Like, you just like, are they doing the same maneuver? We have no information.
And like we pointed out, these two teams have never played each other. It doesn't mean, obviously, the Mongols can study, but you don't have that straight-up feeling of what is it like to play Jame in this way.
And now he has so much control. He's inside their heads. He can call anything at this stage. Now you might just want to change up the pace and go for a fast B play. You've been so patient, so slow and methodical so far. Maybe this is the opportunity to say, you know what? We're just going to get up that B ramp. We're just going to start playing heads-up Counter-Strike. But for now, we'll take that B lane control. No CT tone this time. The Blitz has been more than willing to take this fight time and time again. Does he dare swing around this corner? Spots a couple, goes for the wallbang, and does get the opening frag.
That's not bad. If Belchinok goes down, again, they're all locked in here on this side of the map, PariVision. Last time they fought their way out. Note has been tagged up, even though he's been getting so many great entries on this map. Now he's down to 44. He's 8-3. James is 8-2. And PariVision with the 7-2 lead. But this is a well-defended bomb site over at B. The double stack in towards the cave. Very hard when you wide swing this. Cello thinking about it. He sees there's one player below. They might guess both are there. The flashbang could have been better, but they're still not finding the kill. I don't know how they survived this. The Mongols, they couldn't see a thing. Might be the opening through the wall again.
Okay.
33 seconds. This is a chaotic round. What? Nobody's hitting any shots here in the cave at all. And now Blitz has flashed in. Good for the double. And 25 seconds, they're again running away. They're doing it one more time, Henry. Oh,
I was
caught
going
in
to
the
say,
middle.
James going to try and fake in towards B, but that is round. There's no way even James can pull this one off. There's not enough time, which has been the operative word of this entire ancient map. Bomb down towards middle.
Wild.
Crazy round.
The flashbang there for the double CT setup
so
was
good.
so good. They couldn't see anything. I guess maybe ParaVision couldn't either, but it felt like they emptied 3 or 4 rifles in the cave with nobody even hitting each other.
Well, the hero of the round is Blitz. Like I said, he's been trying to get involved with that B heaven approach each and every round, trying to find a presence towards the B lane. Finally gets what he's looking for and gets a hat trick. As we get into the penultimate round here, it's been a bloodbath. ParaVision just pulling them around the map.
Is James still playing with that same stolen AWP after all these rounds?
I can check for you.
I wonder if it's the same one. He's got a lot of money, that's why I'm thinking that he's just been playing with that same one.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
That's incredible financials, you know. Why buy when you can steal? Not financial advice, but it's working out well for James. Okay, well, once again, they're outside of the B bomb site in this tiny part of the map. Techno's on the other side with an MP9. The Mongols need every single round they can get right now. They've got to make this a 7-5. Like I said, ParaVision a bit stronger on the T side, but the CT side is not that bad, so don't underestimate them. It's not like they're going to flip sides here and suddenly do nothing. There's only one defender. Techno with an MP9. This okay, they're retaking mid behind them. I get that for Mongols. They better be doing this very, very fast. He needs help. Cobra Zero is starting to get there. Techno, good for the one, but I don't expect him to get more than that.
Well,
now they're putting some pressure on. 50 seconds, early in the round by James standards.
the cavalry is arriving for the Mongols.
They're not even committed yet.
No, I know, right? The fact they don't actually commit off that, they're going to wait until they have the utility behind it. And they might not even finish up towards B. There's a world they just knife out and go to the other side of the map. I don't think that's possible now.
Maybe not, but this is excruciating. You brought this up earlier, and I'm glad you did. On the CT side, you must be thinking, what is happening? Why can't they just commit to a site? Surely they're doing something. Mcinio's in the middle. It's a good catch. At least he's making sure no one's running through there. But 9-10, he wanted the peak. He goes down. The boost on James, and now a double setup in the back here. Deep Molotov, 10 seconds on the clock.
Wow.
They open it up. Again, no time left in the round.
Dude.
Bomb goes down with 6 seconds on the clock.
This is a true James masterclass right now. This is when the game plan goes perfectly.
Like 9-10 just wants to peak. He is itching for that bit of information.
Yeah, you need it.
And James knows it. He's like,
The fact you're boosting up on the T-side box at 25 seconds remaining in the round, that's when you decide to do it, is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. But it's like, as you mentioned, they're starved of info. They need something. And he has to take a peek, see what's going on, and James knows that. Takes him down, the floodgates open, the Molotovs deployed, locking in the remaining CTs to a horrible angle, and they get blown out the water. One more round to go with 4 players surviving.
they even had Mcinio in the middle. So if the Mongols didn't know, they must have been thinking maybe they've walked back through T-spawn. Like they would have to take that long way around to even be at the A-bomb site. I really think he's just completely mind-gamed them. They're so confused right now. And they're going into this round with whatever they can buy. Last round of the half, scoreline is 8-3. ParaVision have probably done more than enough here in the first half already.
Just in terms of what you've done to their mental.
Yeah,
Never mind the scoreline.
that's true.
It's been so stressful just to work out what's going on. They've had enough. They're like, you know what, let's just full center. Let's just start getting some intel ourselves.
We can't wait around for James any longer. We want to play this game.
Let's push some smokes. Let's get stuck in. But yeah, they've lost Cobra Zera. He's 3-10 right now. 9-3 looking very, very likely. Techno just trying to get anything out of this one. Smoke off those double doors all you like. We've learned now that they'll wait those out. No problem. And while they do that, so you've given them the B lane control. They think they have a good read of the situation. But what's the final play here? PVISION will re-smoke Red Room, courtesy of Nota. And they've stacked the A bomb set. They assume they're going towards A. Does Jame pull it out the hat again and go towards B? I think he's going to. I think he's in their heads so bad right now.
This is wild.
It's not even funny. They're assuming, okay, it's more of the same. They've got the pick. They're going to contact playing towards A like they have been almost every round. But no, it's actually the opposite. Wherever you've stacked, they're going the other way. And you can hear they're coming from Cave. They're coming from Ramp. You've got one guy to defend. Techno, great showing on Mirage, to be fair. Flashed off, though. Very uncomfortable. Needs backup right now. Needs at least one kill here. There's the first. Traded out, surely.
Fair play.
And he keeps the round alive, Anders. He's done enough.
That's actually really impressive.
Oh, they go.
No, they are not going to. Okay, this one in Donuts.
There's no way.
Blitz is going to go down. They can make it there. This is a grotesque display. He is abusing the Mongols. Why is he getting away with it? Shui gets the last kill, but they would have planted on the A-bomb side. What a half.
Absolute masterclass from Jame. He has made them look foolish out there. He is running circles around them tactically. When the game plan comes together, it is a thing of beauty. No other team plays like this. It's so difficult to manage.
If you were playing a game like this, Henry, you'd be pulling up the scoreboard to report people instantly. You'd say, there's no way. They know every time.
He's conditioned them so well to feel like every time they get control, he'll go elsewhere. As soon as he's conditioned them, he's going back in towards B. Then he's going back in towards A. Even when he has full control of the B bomb, so you think Techno's got 2 kills. We'll rotate him. We've got a chance of winning the round. Well, they just park one player up, and they go to the other side of the map.
Just like, absurd.
It feels like they're done. It feels like they're being absolutely bamboozled here, would be an appropriate word.
Yeah. This, I mean, it's a brilliant first half to watch. You're not going to see this very often. This really is a rare treat that we're being given by Jame. Pulling the defense all over the place, playing round after round down to the last couple of seconds. But every time he's got the perfect idea. He knows the Mongols are going to peek. He knows they're going to rotate. He knows that they're going to be curious. And just when they are, that's when he strikes. Now second half is coming up here. PVISION close now to the semi-final. They want that rematch against Foot, and Nota will send them off in a good direction. MCNeo goes down. There is not a single defender on the B-bomb site. So you're fighting this. You could just go around the bomb right now, and that's what they're going to be doing. There is no kit for the retake either. So still a winnable round here for the Mongols, especially now that Cobra Zero has got that kill.
Nice kill there from Cobra Zero. Needs to pull his socks up here. They're going to stand a chance in this 9-3 deficit. Pistol looking very promising, though, you're right. But as we know, they are more than willing to bide their time here, and we've got a backstab coming in from those double doors. It's going to be Nota making his presence known finally, but I don't think there's enough time to even defuse this bomb. Just trying to contain, find a few kills, but it is going to be a pistol victory here for the Mongols, and one they desperately needed. Is there one more kill available? There is. So Nota, if they are going to force buy in the second round, I think he goes down to the blaster regardless.
So, yeah.
They at least get 4 kills. It's going to be an extra $200 per player in that regard.
You are quick with the math, Henry.
Yes. I can add 50 together quite quickly. That's my thing.
Well, I appreciate that. I try to avoid it, you know. Just don't want to make a fool of myself. So, start's amazing there with the shots. But yeah, there was nobody. It was a big gamble, I suppose. If they'd gone mid or A, this would have worked fine.
The thing is, even with that extra cash, if you're playing it by the book, which James certainly is today, you don't need to force buy this. We saw what happened to the Mongols. Like on the CT side, you enter that first gun round, and like you have very limited utility. You don't have all the bells and whistles, you know. So let's take the eco. We'll have a strong buy. If we can get a couple of kills here, keep adding up that extra cash, that would be great. But this is open nets for the Mongols.
Oh, but that's a relief for them. I mean, they're still far behind. It's not going to be easy. And just to reiterate, one of the pain points here for the Mongols is the fact that one of their entries into middle here is Blitz. And overall, he's not having a lot of luck finding those entries. Improving his rating a bit here, though. Spraying down 3. You love to see that. 5-9. But it means they're going to be more well-equipped here in ParaVision. They'll have something to battle their way back into the game with. See if they can take over on the second half just as quick as they did. T-side was obnoxious. Yeah, for the Mongols.
One of the most frustrating games you're ever going to play in all of CS. Like, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it'd be fun to interview them about the experience when it's all in the past for them. Maybe not right now, not right after the game.
When they retire.
When they retire, say, what was that like?
When you found out there were 5 players behind the B double doors with 20 seconds remaining after you smoked it off the entire round. What was going through your head?
Just James hacking their Neuralinks. Knows what they're doing at any moment.
Unreal scenes. Speaking of James, he's poised for an opening frag here. First gun round here after losing the pistol, taking the full eco, and it means, that, like we said, because they got those 4 kills in the pistol round, it means James can bring out the AWP early. That's what they wanted to wait for, instead of risking it all and force buying the MP9s and 5.7s. Sure, you might steal that round away, but you want to be fully equipped. You want to have as many gun rounds as possible when you have this sort of lead.
I actually like this play from the Mongols. They do a very late retake of the middle, but it seems like ParaVision know exactly what the plan is. Immediately when they see that smoke in red room, you know, at about the minute mark, they stack the B bomb site with 4 players. So maybe this is a tendency the Mongols have that they just realized, because this is such a crazy read. Again, there's nobody at the A bomb site. Belchinox and CT spawn. They just know exactly what's coming, even on the CT side now. They're bringing it in to the second half. The madness just continues. I love to see the replay. That smoke in the red room at a minute. Immediately they just stack here. Let's see if it's enough. You can still break through, of course, especially when James is going to miss a shot like that one. 15 seconds on the clock. Cello gets the 1. There's still a player on the other side of the smoke here. The bomb being planted, and they will see... Oh! No, the bomb's not being planted. Blitz went down with a wallbang. Is he going to push through? He wants to. He's thinking about it. Sway trying to negotiate this one, even jumping back there. It's way too much, but he still wins the fight. Pistols come out now, and he goes down. Cobra Zero with 3. The Mongols survive the 4-man stack.
Very uncomfortable round. The Mongols, it felt like it was all over there when the bomb was denied, but they hold their nerve. They don't panic. And it will be Cobra Zero recovering his game. Bear in mind, he was down to, what, 3 and 10 at one point.
Yes.
Absolute pandemonium here on the B-bomb side. The Cobra Zero finding some very influential kills towards the end there, confirming the round and sending ParaVision packing financially.
Huge.
Yeah, absolutely massive. This is the 3rd and final map. They were getting tossed around like a rag doll in that first half. Had no response to the tactical prowess of ParaVision.
And they have Techno on the Tech 9 and the Mac 10. We do love that because we've already talked about them losing to pistols.
Yeah.
That Mac 10 is a great tool to avoid that. Scout out the stacks, run around.
And jump through the opening choke points as well.
Yes, you are exactly right. Don't allow yourself to run into some of those 5.7s. They can be pretty lethal on this map too.
Oh, it's one of the most deadliest weapons in all of CS2 right now, considering it only costs $500. We've seen so many double kills throughout the tournament. Cobra Zero starting to feel himself now. You can see it in his playstyle. Garnering confidence. The aim's improving. And he's going to be pushing towards that red room smoke. Does he dare go through? Does he get flashed in? There's that Mac 10 you mentioned. Confirmed it's a force. Well, confirmed at least there's an MP9 out there.
Yeah, but that's pretty good information, right?
Because no one survived in the previous round, right? So you know at least there's some investment being made here.
True. Cobra Zero, our blitz with a grenade in hand. I don't love that.
5-7. The snapping turtle. It's coming for you.
Stinked him already. Taking a chunk out of him. Oh, and there's Cobra Zero.
Another one?
Down 9-10. Did he do it? All right, they'll convert the kill at the minimum. But it's a very awkward round. Look at the damage.
How much damage they've taken.
And they're circling this bomb site.
And there's a 3-man stack.
Again, they found the right position, ParaVision. I don't know how. They always do this.
James is the GOAT.
He just must be. I mean, they should have probably won that last round with the 4-man stack. They could win this one instead. The Mongols, they don't know it yet, but they might be about to make a big mistake. Belchinok.
Get towards me, run away.
And Emcinio had the only health. He was at 100%. He's dead instantly. They're trying to run back, but now Cello is here, trying to join them inside of the smoke. He's waiting, he's letting them pass. It's genius! Another good kill.
Okay, the round's still on though. Sure, it's another super uncomfortable round, but Techno knows he needs to step up with the AWP. Nails the shot on Jane, brings it back to a 2-on-2. Bomb planted. Advantage Mongols, but they are very low.
Yeah.
AK recovered. Belchinok on the 5-7. This kill could decide it. 9-10 wants nothing to do with it. Up the ramp we go.
Nice.
Holds his nerve. Should be enough to win the round now. Dangerously close once again, but it seems like they've done enough.
I think they might have very smart for 9-10 to just fall back and not recommit to that battle against Nota. See if he could do anything. He doesn't have a kit, obviously, so time's running out. Techno will land a second shot. What a recovery here for the Mongols.
Well, giving them a taste of their own medicine there. Reading the stack,
True.
Even after losing a ton of players, a ton of HP. And he felt like that play in the smoke as well, cutting off the rotations. It felt like the Giga Brain move that was going to secure the round, but only one kill found. If he gets the double there and the bomb's dropped, it's over. It was the right idea, maybe overcooked a little bit by letting 2 go past. Should have maybe took the first kill in hindsight and then caused chaos in the smoke.
That's, yeah, you're right. Definitely could have had the opportunity, I think, to get that double. Bomb is suspiciously dropped outside of the B bomb site.
But that was just a partial buy, bear in mind. That felt like a full gun round.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's important to remember. But you know what? This was such a bad first half for the Mongols, and now they're up to 9-7. I mean, this is...
yeah, 4 in a row.
They're doing some real work out here. Got to give them some credit for that.
They were 9-3 down. They're actually battling back. And looking very comfortable now. Cobra getting stronger and stronger. Smoke doesn't do too much there for the Mongols. He gets a lot of vision there for Zello, but we'll see. Jame, defensive angle, AWP in towards CT spawn. Going to be investigating further. Is there anyone on the other side? There certainly is. Will they show themselves? Mzinio needs to be very careful here as they try and recontrol middle.
Footsteps being made there, Belchinok.
Trying to bait it in there for the swing. I think he's doing that on purpose to allow James to get this shot.
That's a really nice idea. I do like it. Mzinio, he's just staying tucked in.
Yep. That's what he wanted. Didn't hit the shot though.
Didn't hit the shot. Mzinio hunting him down, and now Techno putting some pressure. The bomb's on the other side. He does go down. Mzinio in the middle falls to Belchinok. There's nobody at the A side. Oh my god, he finds 9-10 as well. So yes, they're going to get the bomb plant. They did draw away all of the defense. Surely PVISION can win this retake though. A 2-on-4. This should be where they finally pick up a round here on the CT side. Cobra Sierra, like you said, he's been getting better all the time on Ancient. Waiting by the donut. He's let the 3 of them pass. And it's going to be a slaughter. He's cut them down. And Belchinok in a 1 versus 2. His team is gone. And PVISION, they could be in deep trouble now. Somehow the Mongols have found a way to revive themselves. I don't know how, because they were getting brutalized by Jame. But the mental fortitude is back, and the Mongols are back.
A venomous maneuver there from Cobra Zero. We said he was getting stronger and stronger as this game continues. What a play. What a position. He waits for all 3 to walk past him in what seemed like a guaranteed round for PVISION. But no, no, no. Even after the opening advantage, it felt like they'd done enough here. PVISION fighting back the double kill from Belchinok, but this is what steals the show. He sinks in his fangs, and there it is. It's going to be another round on the board for the Mongols. Huge work from Cobra Zera. And now, desperate times call for desperate measures. Another partial buy. They are yet to win a round on this CT side. It's a 1-round game.
If PVISION somehow lose this, that's going to be so hard to explain, isn't it? With everything they've done. All right, Cello, that's a very nice double spray. Swings for another one. He knows the backup wasn't going to be there in time anyway. They were going to hunt him. Cobra goes for the fight. He had the bomb on his back. I don't know if I love that. Belchinok takes him out. Blitzer, Mzinio, and Jame. I like this camera. Out for the hunt. Gonna be a long way before he gets there. But because they peaked early, there's no bomb plant. Cobra Sierra so fired up behind that last round. He wanted to go for the bit of a battle here. Oh, lands the kill onto Nota.
Damn, son. And now we've got a 2-on-1. But never discount Jame in this sort of scenario, Anders.
He's wrapped around. Can't even swap out the weapons. That'll give the game away. Blitz, he's not aware yet. Jame slowly tracking him down. Hunter, instead, it turns around. Missed the opportunity. And the Mongols do it again. They bring it back. This time it's Mcenio with some very crisp shots. He's only got 6 kills. This guy can do so much more. He's got way more than this. And we haven't seen it yet.
They found enough runway to activate him. His best sequence yet here on Ancient by far. And God, what a sequence it was. Doesn't get much tidier than that in terms of one taps with the AK-47. It was Cobra saving the day before, and now it's Mcenio, the young star, the babyface killer. That was another partial bite, though, bear in mind.
Yeah.
Money now fully invested. PVISION have lost their massive lead, and Mcenio is getting activated here. You said he was MIA, but looking for the double. Finds it. Techno 4K maintains the lead. 4 versus 2.
Cello goes down.
They're
next.
really going to steal this game away after that first half.
Again, it's going to be so hard to explain. They're coming for Jame. I don't think it's an
Run away, boys.
Yeah.
You want
so
nothing to do with this.
Don't give him an opportunity to clutch this one. Okay, Blitz is going to be sticking around. He knows that Jame is likely to try and follow. All right. They spot each other out. And he doesn't, Look, you see him on the comms there on the camera. Bomb planted. If they end up turning this around, knocking PVISION out after one of the sickest T sides on this map we've seen in a long time.
It was a tactical masterclass. It doesn't get better than that on the T side of Ancient. And you're yet to post a single CT round.
Oh.
And that was their full investment, Anders. They're down to $3,500 per player here going into the next round.
Think of the round the Mongols have won. The first buy round, PVISION stacked 4 in the A-bomb site and still lost the round. Then they had the partial buy where they almost won it at the A-bomb site with the 5-7s.
And it's been a very different story. These haven't been convincing round victories from the Mongols. Nope. As individuals stepping up at the right moments.
Yet they're saving they're having to pull it back from the brink every time.
Yes. What a game.
Okay.
It's got a bit of everything. 9-10 boosted up, this time towards a B-bomb site. Partial investment once again. PVISION in a lot of trouble. Frustration setting in. It couldn't have gone any better in the first half. They were running circles around them. They made them look amateur. And now unable to post a single round due to the individual mechanics that the Mongols are known for. Every single advantage has been fumbled and stolen away.
It really is the clash between two completely different systems here.
Yes.
The rigid hard work of PVISION and then the Mongols, this momentum-based team that when they get going, they're really scary and they're really fun to watch for that reason. There's Cobra Zero sneaking onto the bomb site. Cello's down next and the bomb is coming.
They're around in the bag. To go crashing out of the tournament in this fashion. Good Lord, there's going to be some stern talks tonight.
Yes, you'd love to be a fly on the wall when Dastan sits down.
How many rounds were fumbled? How many advantages were given away? And you have to say it wasn't really down to mistakes. It was just individual brilliance from the Mongols. I think that's the headline here.
It must be. I mean, Cobra Zero from being relatively quiet at the start of the game, now up to 15. Techno at 15. Blitz at 16.
And now they've activated Mcenio. He's only got 8 and 13, but he's had crazy impact the last 3 rounds.
And if you notice as well, I mentioned, Blitz as an entry into middle wasn't good. They haven't used him for that at all.
No.
Whenever they've done it late in the round, which means they don't run into all the utility. He doesn't have to run for the smoke because there's no smoke when he gets there. Or they've had Techno coming in from the B lane to help out. So they've had Cobra and Techno and Blitz all taking mid at the same time. So they've avoided that problem by just not having Blitz do those entries in the same way. If you go look at the demos, you're going to see Blitz running through smoke a lot and getting shut down. But that has not been a problem.
8 rounds in a row here.
I don't know what to say, but it's very exciting. You can see Blitz on the other side. This is where you'd normally see him. Maybe he'd fight, he gets flashed in. He's not doing that. He's fine, put a smoke up. I'll just run somewhere else.
They got to go for the B execution here. All 5 players this side of the map.
If they go right now, that actually would be strong. Cello playing towards the cave. Okay, but backup is coming though. He's got some teammates with him, Shui and Nota, that are setting up behind him. And now they're pushing out of the donut.
Could be the double pump. Might not fully commit off this on the first wave of util. Got to boost up a player first. Suggest they'll be looking for picks, trying to flush players out. Make them uncomfortable, but we're going in, Anders. It's an opening kill for Mzinho.
That's all you need right now. He gets one more techno. And again, the defense
for map point. Series point.
Map series point, in fact. ParaVision thought they had it. They thought they were ready to go to the semi-final, get their revenge against FUT, who are waiting for them. But now instead, they must fight for overtime. They cannot go for this retake. The Mongols, I have no idea how they summoned this strength. They must have felt like they were being clowned on in that first half.
They were. There's no two ways about it. They didn't turn up. They were being outclassed in every facet of the game.
It looked more like somebody had paid money to have like a ParaVision fan experience. Like, oh, come play these guys on LAN. You can try it with your team. It's going to be great fun.
Well, of course, it's down to the save. Jame and Belchinok will hold on to the AWP, but they are yet to post a single round in this second half. It's 9 in a row.
I can't believe it.
9 in a row on the T side. And 1 away from eliminating ParaVision from the tournament. Semi-finals look locked in. Semi-finals felt guaranteed.
They can't win anything on the CT side. No rounds. And every time they get an opening, they get the first defensive shot, the defense looks like it's working. They've got a bit of a lead, and then suddenly the Mongols are back in the game again. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 12-9.
Is it really going to be the golden run?
No way.
9-3 to 13-9.
I don't have the answer.
Oh my God!
The opening is in. Flashed in from Blitz. Mzinho takes 2. And James fighting to keep his team in this tournament.
They're pushing out the cave, but they're ready for this.
They're waiting for the 9.
It's got to be GG.
Techno with the headshot.
James already got a kill. They know where he is.
They know exactly where he is, yeah.
It's over. They've done it.
The only thing is the bomb is making its way. It has to cross here. Oh, doesn't matter. Techno with the headshot. No rounds in the second half, Henry. It is a flawless run for the Mongols on the T side as they knock out ParaVision and make the semis against FUT.
Please can I just remind you, at halftime, the dejected looks on the faces of the Mongols after what James had done to them in that first half. And somehow the tenacity